Ando, let's bring everyone up to speed with a thought that we've had, which is now blossoming into a reality, hopefully. So we were having a little chat about doing a show in a couple of weeks' time, we thought. Yeah. Well, I think we could get this happening in a few weeks' time if we think we want to do it, and I think we do. Doing a show, a special show, maybe something, dare I say a feather in the hat, although we've called feathers early before, and let's not fill that hat up with too many feathers, although there is room. Yes. There's room.
Well, I think there's plenty of room. I mean, obviously, we've had one success, one failure so far this year with the feathers, in the search for feathers.
You mean what was the success was going through the car wash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we technically ate the board at Macca's. It was a technical feather. Not a huge feather, not a peacock feather. No one's saying it is. No. But certainly a swallow's feather.
You're right. We've got 1.5 feathers in there.
Small feather, medium feather. This would be a pretty big feather if we could do this. The idea of doing a show, that's not the feather. No. Hear us out. With a live audience, so at a venue somewhere, let's say, off the top of our head, live audience of a few hundred people. And you and I doing it, and we've done many of those shows before, but not from the stage. We do not do the show from the stage. We do the show crowd surfing.
Yes.
On people. Yes. People show. Yes. It's the ultimate people show.
Yeah.
We would need the support of the people, literally.
Now, we've seen some singers in the past, crowd surf and sing a bit of a song. And everyone goes, wow.
Yeah, double tasking. Double tasking. Not a multi, it's a double.
We wondered whether we could take it further. And
could we do the whole show?
Could we do the entire show crowd surfing? Now, this was why we need your help. You can't crowd surf without a crowd. It's just surfing.
We hear that idea and we go, geez, that'd be fun. That'd be like 2 hours of crowd surfing and just trying to do the radio show whilst constantly on a sea of people. Yes. Would be a lot of fun. But that's easy for us to say because we're riding up high on that wave. Yes. We're not the ocean. The hands are the ocean that we are surfing upon. Is there, like when you think about it, I can imagine being in that crowd. At first you're going, this is great fun. Yes. Then a little bit after that you're going, my arms hurt.
Yeah.
And we're aware of that. Yes. We're aware of that. So on 131060, I suppose, like the more we talk about this, the more excited we get. But we need... You need the ocean to be just as excited as the surfers.
What haven't we thought about? What should
Could it be done?
How many people do you reckon? Like that's the first thing.
Could it be done?
Could it be done?
Hearing this now for people, do you reckon it could be done?
Yeah.
Do you think we could crowd surf a whole show? I'll throw this idea out there too, because I'm thinking inevitably in crowd surfing, there's two types of people in the audience. Yeah. There's someone doing all the work, like that's got their hands like on the lower part of the singer's back, and then someone's just got a hand on and is having fun. Yep. Like, if you're the guy that's got your hands on the lower part of someone's back, you're like, geez, all right, I can hold this for a bit, but I can't do heaps. First thing I thought of was like lilos or dinghies, so it spreads the load. What's that?
I just think Jack's fluffed again.
Jack, did you fart again?
I think he has.
He has, hasn't he? This has derailed things.
Sorry.
I thought we went off air because you screwed your nose up.
No, I know.
I actually thought you did. Before we get on to Jack's fart, the lilo or the dinghy, was the nose screw up for that or was it for the fart?
No, it's absolutely for the fluff.
Jack, you once admitted on this show you only fart twice a week and you've done both of them today during the show. What's wrong?
Yes, I hardly ever fart and sorry I did one.
It's like we're seeing Haley's comment. This is incredible.
There's
more
Harry.
chance of a unicorn being in the studio.
But like,
no.
I just got.
Why'd you have to stop for me? Because Hamish farts every day.
But I know his smell. I'm used to it.
False, Jack. False.
This is
false. Classic offences defence from you, Jack. Own up to it. You've done a magical rarity in here.
I feel like you do them all the time, and we never step a foot out of
but
normal
Jack,
broadcasting.
Mine are quartz. Yours are diamonds. That's why you have to tell everyone what an exciting moment. We found a diamond.
I'm so sorry. 131060. What are your thoughts, Ham? You were suggesting.
Well, I know Jack's nervous about the idea. He can't keep his cheeks together.
People call you and take your calls after this. We'll pick up that suggestion. I'm so sorry, mate.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
I've been pondering this, Ham. Could we do an entire radio show crowd surfing?
Whole show crowd surfed.
And we need, obviously, the people show to help us out with that.
You need a crowd. And you need a crowd a lot bigger than us, or if we're in dinghies or lilos, a lot bigger than that.
That's a nice thought.
Well, I think it just spreads the load for the crowd.
Yeah.
And you don't have one person going, guys, I'm holding onto his belt here. I got this guy's sitting on my head. Can you help me out? And that way, we can surf around a little smoother and give people a rest in the crowd.
Jasmine, on 131060, initial thoughts.
I thought that we would need some kind of organisation in regards to height, because obviously you don't want someone who's 6 foot next to someone who's 5 foot nothing.
You're right. Managing the swell.
That's interesting. But you don't get that in traditional concerts, though.
I suppose it's like the denser you pack everyone in, the less of an issue it is.
Yes.
If no one turns up and we've only got 4 people in the crowd, then it will be an issue. But you're right, Jasmine. There might be some sort of section where it's like, do we put taller people at the front?
Do we have a rest zone?
I like the idea of probably, just thinking this through, there'll be like phases. So you get you get 10 minutes out, 10 minutes in.
Yep.
But we have to manage the surges of people so we don't have everyone having a rest.
Ben, on 131060, everyone having a rest.
And there's literally just 2 guys that do CrossFit holding us up waiting for everyone to come back.
Ben, what have we thought of?
Yeah, well, you just kind of said, I was thinking 3 or 4 alternating big crowds, and then they take breaks and then keep going. You switch and you work your way around in a circle around the...
Like it, Ben.
Classic. I bet Andy spoke to you off air, Ben. He's stolen your idea.
Hey, Ben, how do we denote the crowds, though? Are they in specific coloured jumpsuits?
Yeah.
they
morph suits, T-shirts.
Or do...
I could wear onesies.
Or is it
could.
Or is it a wristband?
That seems cheaper.
No, it's got... Well, yeah, wristband works, but you got to have something a bit more so people know which group they are. They've got to be a really, really...
I think it's just colour coded. We just go, right, green team. Yeah. Wear whatever you want, but just wear green. Yeah. You like that, Ben?
Yeah, that works brilliant. Yeah, switch them around, have the different colours, and there you go.
Thank you, Ben.
Terrific. Turn it into a traffic light party too, just as an aside.
Luke, on 131060, what are we going to think about?
Ahoy, boys.
Ahoy, Lukey.
I reckon you need to look at a rotation as well, maybe a clockwise rotation, perhaps mix it up between songs so they have to rotate and keep moving around with each different crowd.
Yeah. So you're talking about us rotating on top of the crowd or the crowd rotating?
No, you're actually rotating, so the crowd's moving you around in a clockwise fashion, so you're continually moving around.
Exactly, so don't stay still on someone's head. Just keep from a bird's eye view. Yeah, we're floating around, and I've always pictured us on separate lilos or dinghies. Okay. Not on the same one because again to spread the weight out a little bit. So I might be catching up to you. I might overtake you.
And we've got a guest that day.
We'll have to surf them out on a separate lilo or something. Yeah.
I'm unsure whether you want to be constantly moving. Because that is annoying as the Mexican wave. You know how you're it's coming around again. Would you prefer doing a bit of time and then moving him on? Or
I'll say this now, and these words may come back to bite me, or they may seem like a prophecy. There will be extreme moments of perhaps tedium, boredom, and questioning if this was a good idea.
From the crowd.
Oh, from all of us.
Yep.
I think we're going to go in waves.
Yes.
I think 10 minutes in, we're going to go, geez, we've got an hour 50 to go. That might hit. But our challenge as a crowd and as the host is to push through that, because I do have faith that then it will get more exciting from there.
We'll take a song here and a couple more of your calls after this. So much, Danny.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
Huge show am so far.
What a whopper.
We're doing it for Qantas American Express Ultimate. And look, where at the moment is we've kind of been pondering or throwing around the idea of could we do a whole radio show crowd surfing the entire time?
We like it.
I like what you just threw in there, the idea of a lilo or a dinghy or something.
Spread the load.
And we surf out guests to us so you can have a bit of a chat and then they get surfed back off.
Surfing around. We're going to need obviously a couple of hundred people as the ocean upon which we surf.
And maybe more on rotation.
Yeah.
Because I like that suggestion. Heather, you've got another suggestion on 131060.
Oh, yeah. So I've actually gone to a gig before where the guy was crowd surfing on a giant inflatable mattress.
An inflatable mattress?
Yes, okay.
Like a camping mattress.
Yeah, no, I think it was specifically designed because it was light up and everything was really full on.
He was designed for crowd surfing.
I think so, yeah.
How long?
There's a camping company that's doing the Easy Surf 5000.
How long was he out there for, Heather?
Probably a good 5 minutes or so. And it made things easier because, dispersed the weight.
Yep.
And, it meant that he didn't get any awkward grabs on anything he didn't want.
Yes, okay. So
I wonder if there's a way we could still get awkward grabs but disperse the weight. Well, Heather, what was the mood from the crowd going, oh, this is considerate of this guy to have a mattress to disperse the weight?
Mate, it went off.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay,
That's not my words, Andy. That's Heather's words.
Heather, if he'd gone for 2 hours, you said 5.
Did 5 minutes was people going, oh, okay, we get this? Or was there a feeling of going, come on, mate, do another hour 55?
I don't know. I think it would have meant that we would have missed him doing a headstand on the keyboard, and I would have been pretty disappointed.
Okay, he had other things to do. We don't have other things to do. We got no other tricks. I wouldn't have been
more of a scheduling thing.
I wouldn't have been surprised if there was a chance of, 115, like 115. Like, doesn't do that many more minutes.
Hannah, you've seen epic crowd surfing before?
Yeah, I went to a 21 Pilots concert recently, and I played drums on the crowd.
Ooh, drums
Played
in
drums
the crowd.
on the crowd. So
Yeah.
how? Are people holding the individual drums, or are they
Drum helmets?
Like, they put, like, a board down, and they just, like, crowd surf on playing the drums.
Hang on a sec. They surf the whole kit out.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm doing that.
And he just sat on the chair. And was like,
I'm doing that, Ando. We have to do that.
Bring out your electronic kit. But
That's
the
what I
problem
mean.
is,
Surf it out, and I'll try and land some hits on it.
And like lifesavers, they have to wrangle your extension cord because
It's plugged in.
It's plugged in.
Would I, as a huge treat, and I'm not promising anything, would I play analog drums?
No way.
Probably not. No, I'm just saying stuff now. I would never play analog drums.
Hands off Friday, everyone! Hamish Andy to drive you home. Pretty exciting show, Ham.
Very
because-
exciting. I choose to be more excited. No, I'm right. I'm the same excitement as you.
Because we've got to iron out a few more things, but we've booked a venue, everybody, for our crowd surf show.
This is going to happen, yeah.
We mentioned it yesterday. The idea, could we do a whole show crowd surfing?
Potentially.
And we'll tell you the date and the venue, I don't know, in the next 20 minutes. But before all that, Ham.
That's the exciting thing is, though, like, it's on. Green lit. We'll even tell people how they can get tickets.
Yes.
Now, we say tickets because you need to have a real think about whether or not you want to come. It's not a spectator event, it's an involved event because we'll be surfing on your heads.
It's the kind of ticket that, shift workers use to punch in and punch out.
You're right.
It's not a ticket like, great, I'm off to this thing. You have to be working during this crowd
this is a
surfing
working
show.
ticket.
You have to hopefully have the arm strength to keep us afloat for 2 hours.
Yeah, limber up, come along.
Aim in just under 2 weeks' time.
Yep.
We're going to be doing our crowd surf show.
Let's keep surfing now. People's arms are hurting. Our crowd surfer show with me.
Perfect harmony, by the way.
Harmony's brought to you by Hamish and Andy. It takes two to harmony, even if the riskier manoeuvre is going high and bringing it home song-wise.
We are planning a crowd surf show. This will happen
This will be great.
on Thursday, the 4th of May. May the 4th
Oh
be
my
with
God.
us. We didn't even
it's
know that.
the day.
Yeah.
It's the day. So to celebrate Star Wars, we thought, what better way to pay homage to the wonderful octilogy, or however many movies we're up to, than to do a whole show crowd surfing from 4 to 6. We will, I guess at 4 o'clock, we dive onto the crowd. And
we should do the dive live.
You got to do a live dive.
Dive live.
Because then people just tune in and go, how do we know these guys didn't get bought into the venue on the crowd? You have to dive live.
Yes.
And that'll be huge.
Yes.
The buzz will last for 30, 40 seconds on
That's
that.
nerve-wracking, actually.
The dive.
Because if one of us goes straight
That is
through-
actually probably... Because I assume the whole crowd will be there wanting it to work.
You going to go run up?
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I've got a couple of ideas. Maybe what I'm about to say will play into this. Yeah, look, ideally, yes. Ideally, yes.
I mean,
Ideally, I'd like to do all the stuff that you get to do.
When you and I saw Macklemore, and he was telling everyone to bunch in more so he could do a...
Did he jump?
stage dive? Yeah.
He stage dive.
And then...
I just have memories of him going, nah.
No, and then he ran up and he just launched himself.
Yep.
And there wasn't enough infrastructure under him.
No, there were some people
And
there's
there was-
people that needed wrist braces like you see weightlifters use.
And I'm just thinking, look, I'm hopeful that the people that are coming there have got some experience with catching people.
Catching people, yeah, firefighters would be terrific. I mean, we're not charging for tickets, but you have to go to the website and register. HamishAndy.com. You've got to get a ticket from the website and register there.
The venue, they're legends. They're the ones that have reached out to us.
Yeah.
And so we checked it out and it looks good.
They put their hand up and they said, listen, it's Max Watts in Melbourne.
Yeah, a place called Max Watts. It's in Melbourne.
And they said, listen, we have a lot of gigs here. A lot of people would be familiar with the venue because they've got kind of like a lot of like high energy crowds there. People like Jack would have been to like a punk show there for sure.
Jack, have you?
I have. I've seen Less Than Jake there, an Alkaline Trio.
Okay.
Oh, they still go.
Have you seen any good bands?
Less Than Jake, not to be confused with, but More Than Pete. So where am I? I'm less than
that's-
Jake, but I'm more than Pete.
That's certainly put the venue on the map, Jack, just launching those huge names at us.
People
Anyway,
will be shocked when we tell them there's a capacity of 900. Yeah, so we weren't able to do it's not a Horde Pavilion kind of event. But
were there more people
itself-
than just you there? Or was there less
I
than
know,
Jack?
I know people know you guys as like the commercial radio top 40 only knowledge, but there's a lot of people like me who don't just listen to commercial radio.
Oh, mate, we know you. We know your policy on commercial radio. God forbid this launches as another meme shot. God.
Yeah, that's exciting.
That-
Anyway,
people
okay.
have to wait till
So Max-
Tuesday week for your next anti-commercial radio meme.
Max Watts, but you must have a ticket. 900 total available tickets. It's at hamishandy.com now. If you think you can get there, doors will open at 3, but we need you from 3 till 6, hopefully. But like we said,
We want to do the whole thing. Like, we cannot stress this enough.
Yeah.
No drops.
no drops.
You can't drop us. I mean, we're really gunning for a feather in the hat here to say we've crowd surfed a full show.
Must be 18 and over.
And we know we're going to go through some tricky times. We're going to go through, but we'll sort it out so the crowd can rotate through. And you might only be in the crowd pit for 10, 15 minutes at a time, maybe even less, as you then filter out and you can have a drink, have a break.
We'll work that out.
But when you're in the crowd, you're on. Here's what I want to ask you.
We should point out, though, 18 and over, we can't risk.
No babies.
We can't risk feeble arms.
Yeah, no
we
child arms.
can't risk underdeveloped.
I tried to crowd surf for my son today, and I mean the weakness, the speed at which I hit the ground, the carry on that I had from him afterwards. I can't have that times 900. And here's what I'm thinking though.
Yes.
I don't think here's one thing we haven't thought through. I think the crowd is not the problem.
Okay.
The crowd, I think, is going to do an incredible job. We're going to get a big, strong crowd, and they'll keep us afloat. We have never done a show. Like, what do we do? What do we really do in here? Not a lot. Bit of talk.
Yeah.
I wandered out, had some chips. Wandered off, have a drink, go to the toilet, whatever.
Oh, hang on.
2 hours. We're on the crowd for 2 hours. Now, I don't think
Can't
we
go
want to
to-
be raining down toilet breaks upon them.
No.
We can't take a break. That's why I know we talked about lilos yesterday to spread the load.
Yeah.
I think I'd prefer a little boat that has some supplies in it. Drinks, food,
What?
a potty for emergencies.
Like a plastic hard
no, a
shelled
dinghy, a rubber dinghy.
A rubber dinghy.
But then I can put some snacks and things in there because I'll be living in there for 2 hours.
That's extra weight for people.
Not much. Please, sir.
Please, sir.
But drink water.
Well, let's nut that out. I'd love people's suggestions of what we should go around. There's plenty for Lilos. Someone said we should be in inflatable suits ourselves, like big sumos rolling around on the ground for a long time.
Remember, we still have to be able to get a microphone to our face to talk.
That's true.
Like, it can't just be 2 hours of us going, whoa, still doing it, guys.
Anyway, we'll iron out a few more things next hour as well. But if you've got any thoughts, you can call the show anytime, 13 10 60, but keep them coming in at hamishandy.com. But we must stress, if you want to come along, help us out with this 2-hour show, crowd surfing. It's on Thursday, May 4th, and the details you had how to get tickets is at hamishandy.com. Must be over 18.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
Ceiling can't hold you, but can the crowd?
I would love this song to be playing during that show.
During our crowd surfing show?
Macklemore, put your hands up. That feels exactly what the crowd might need.
Do we make it every song? Macklemore will be rubbed. Think about that sweet cash coming in.
Every song for the second hour when people really need it.
Looking outside? Yep, thumbs up. Got the thumbs up.
There was a huge thumbs down from the crowd. So we were going to move on, but there's too much fun. There's too many thoughts coming in.
A lot of thoughts.
Well, it's Hamish and Andy with you. It's Pants Off Friday, and we're going to do a crowd surf show where we, for the 2 hours, for the whole entire show, we hope to crowd surf. We're going to need your help.
What an achievement to be able to say, I was in the crowd and I supported that.
Yep.
Literally. B, I was on top of the crowd and I squashed that.
It's going to be great that people physically support us. It's going to be great that people spiritually support us through their radios and come on the journey. Mandy, 131060,
Mandy,
ahoy.
Ahoy, you want to academically support us here by telling us something we haven't thought of.
Ahoy, boys.
Ahoy, Mandy. What are your thoughts?
Well, how about some of us in the crowd have those awesome nacho hats on? So you just put your hand up and just dip.
Smart.
This is in a response to Hamish worried about
we go 2 hours without eating.
Lack of snacks.
We do eat a lot of snacks during the show, Mandy. I do like the idea of leaning over my boat and putting my head onto a nacho hat.
But are we
those hats with the cans that go in them.
I remember Homer Simpson wearing one, and I assume they exist in real life.
Nacho hat. So the nacho hat is the hat completely
The
made.
whole sombrero is a corn chip. This is the Simpsons version. And then in the middle is sour cream and salsa on the top, and there's a depression in there, and you dip it in.
Yeah. With
Nacho
900 people squashed together,
It'll be a mess. It'll be a mess.
Do we feel that the hat will stay intact? And
No, we don't.
No. So
We don't, but I love the thought, Mandy.
Sam, what do you have to suggest for us? Ahoy.
Oh, ahoy, fellas. How are you?
Ahoy, Sam. Very good, mate.
I'm just concerned the boat idea. I've seen the bloke from the Rubens. He tries to crowd surf in a little inflatable boat.
Yep.
And because the bottom's so thin, you basically sink in the middle, and it's almost impossible for people to hold you up. So I don't think 2 hours is going to work there.
What about some reinforcement, cardboard reinforcement? Not heavy, just two layers of quite thick cardboard.
Mate, the Rubens have proved that, they tried
Well, they're not boat engineers, Andy. He probably didn't think of it till the afternoon and just yelled at his manager, "Get me a boat." And the manager went, "What about the cardboard?" And he went, I'm busy. I'm the Rubens.
That does sound like the Rubens.
That's word for word.
Thanks, Sam.
I'm not giving up on the boat idea. I can definitely reinforce the hull.
Okay,
a crowd-friendly hull.
just
Will you
don't
give
make
me
it-
a crowd-friendly hull?
Just don't make
Sounds
it-
like one of Jack's bands. Oh, hey, guys, we're crowd-friendly hull.
Duncan, anything that you might be worried about? Ahoy!
Ahoy, Doug!
Ahoy! That is something nice about the boat. Actually
you.
being saying ahoy. Go for it, Dunk.
Now you actually asked a question there before that I was going to ask about the 2 thumbs up. Are we allowed to do Jonathan Hopalate?
And that's why we have boats, Dunk, to protect ourselves from. With 900 people in the crowd, there's always the risk.
If something like that happens, and we fall off because of it.
Yep.
Be lining everyone up. Put your thumbs out. I want to know who it was.
Sniff them? Is that what you're saying? Or inspect them? You're saying sniff them, aren't you? Live on air. Unbelievable, Jack. Let's go to Adam and flush that off the airwaves.
What do you suggest, Adam?
I reckon you guys should have Zorb balls, so you could fill it with M&Ms and that sort of thing. So
we'll be like we'll be like an M&M bingo ball in there.
The problem I have with that is it's not going to feel very crowd surfy. Those Zorb balls are so
we might as well
thick.
be on the roof, looking down through the skylight.
But it's a great suggestion.
It is a great suggestion.
Look, is there some? Do you plan on being on the same thing the whole trip? Because I don't.
You're just transferring item to item or going for like a spacewalk.
Yeah.
The thing you've got to understand, Ando, is if you're, it's fine for a rock star to do it for 1 minute, to just be surfing around and just yelling and being loose. We're trying to, we'll still be trying to know what, we can't have to be able to see each other, and we've got things to do during the show.
Yeah, I understand that.
I would anticipate leaving my boat with the crowd-proof hull, crowd-friendly hull, and going for a little bit of a freestyle surf and hoping the crowd could reunite me with my boat. But I'd like my boat to be home base.
Here's what I think I'd like to do. I'd like a series of animals, inflatables. I want to
swan,
have
like the
swan,
flamingo,
crocodile, and just work through a few animals.
Jump from animal to animal.
And if one of them's not working, I was just hoping there's enough space in your boat if I can come across it.
Oh, it's not a two-man boat. No. This is Titanic rules.
Very selfish.
That's my door, and you can be Jack.
Hey, huge week for us this week. We're steadily moving towards the crowd surf show. If people want to add any thoughts on that, hamishandy.com.
Or if they want tickets.
Yes.
If you want tickets to be in the crowd, or you think you've got what it takes to be in that crowd, hit the website over the weekend.
Yeah, you're going to have to, though, hold us up.
Yeah. Well, it's not a walk in the park at all, but it's a chance to be part of history.
Unless you walk around parks holding people above your head.
Oh, it's a weird park. A really weird park. They take the name down. This is not a park. This is a concert venue.
In a week and a half's time, we're going to try and embark on this.
Let's keep surfing now. People's arms are hurting. Our crowd surfer show with me.
Another world first, Ando.
Yeah.
Never been done before. Never been attempted to the best of our knowledge.
Yeah.
2 hours crowd surfing. For no other reason than it seems like it could be a bit of fun and potentially, I don't want to jinx it here, but a feather in our hats.
Yes.
We've had good and bad luck with feathers this year, but this could be time for a feather.
Yep, we're going to try and crowd surf an entire radio show, which obviously sounds harder for the audience than it does for us.
And it will
be keeping us up.
Yep.
We've decided on the venue. It's at Max Watts in Melbourne. Thank you for their interest. It's about 900 people. There's tickets you can go get if you want. It's next Thursday, for Thursday week, 3 p.m. You get your tickets, you come. You've got to be prepared to lift, though, don't you?
Yeah. This is no easy day out.
No.
This is a big commitment. This is as big a commitment as you can ever make as a crowd member, as an audience member, because it's not like we're going to be surfing for 5 minutes.
Q&A, the ABC TV show, that would probably have a commitment level. You have to at least come with a question.
Oh, right. I thought you meant the episode where Tony Jones crowd surfed for a bit. He was just moderating so well that he just was on a roll and just decided to keep surfing, and it was pretty fun. And then Pauline Hanson was like, "Oh, bloody hell, I'm in." I don't know if I needed to mime taking tops off. But if anyone watching the studio, Cam's got a good show.
As far as prepared crowds, you're right. They're asked for input.
I'll tell you what, and we got to flag this up front too. And we're so grateful. People obviously over the weekend have been registering, getting their tickets. We're definitely going to create a world first. Whether we get to the 2-hour mark, and I hope we do, Ando, for that feather in our hat, or not, we're going to create a world first, because what we're going to have is subdued crowd surfing at some stage. Yes. You can't have 2 hours of high energy. Yeah. And usually a crowd surf is maximum energy. But we're going to have perfunctory surfing.
Yes.
Like where people are just like, there'll be deep exhales while people have to hold us up as the vibe rebuilds. And I think the vibe will go in waves.
And that's crowd vibe and your and my vibe. We can't keep up high energy.
Like
surfing.
we're going to be... humanly, you can't go 2 hours without taking a little breather, a little bit of downtime. Even when bands play for 2 hours, they go and do the guitar change bit, and they have a little breather. So we'll just have to be having a little breather in the crowd surf, but we'll get it done.
Here's some excellent news, everybody.
This is big. This is big.
Thirsty Camel have heard this in conjunction with Summer Bright Lager. They are happy to sponsor the crowd surf show. So it'll be brought to you by Summer Bright Lager and Thirsty Camel Bottle Shops.
And we were on the phone to him earlier today, and we're like, look, guys, smart that you're getting on board for like this record-breaking attempt. And then Ando jumped on, and I appreciate this, Ando, because you're a bit of a hard man in these calls. Ando jumps on and goes, you're going to need to put up $2,000. Yeah. Right? And they laughed, didn't they, for hours. Yeah. And we're like, come on, we're going to get to the show. And they said $5,000.
Yes.
And we were blown away.
Yes. They have put up $5,000 to an audience member. Anyone out there that gets their tickets at hamishandy.com, you've got to go and you can secure your ticket there. One person, and it'll be a bit of a raffle system. It'll be the wristband you get on the way in. One person out of the 900 or so that'll be holding us aloft for 2 hours will walk away with $5,000.
What about this, Ando? Can I change the rules on the spot?
Okay.
On the fly?
Maybe.
Here we go. If we get dropped, $1,000 comes off the talent. It's incentive to keep us aloft.
We haven't talked about if we get dropped, do we go again?
That's what I mean. So if you're in the crowd, you're like, okay, as a team, I've just realised as I'm saying this out loud, it's a bit like Big Brother, the system of Big Brother. But as a team, we're going to keep the guys afloat. But if we drop one, someone in that crowd's going to win $5,000. But like $1,000 comes off the tally. So then we back up.
I like it, but my point is the broader question. I never knew what the rule was if we were dropped. If we get dropped,
we have to go back up. We can't just stop the show.
Right. So it doesn't matter if it's continuous. We just
Well, I would like us to not be dropped. Yeah, I'd love to get to the end of the show and go, we've done 2 hours, no drops.
Because I kind of like the idea of if we get dropped, we just have to go sit on the stage and do the rest of the show.
We're out.
We're out.
No, I like the idea of going, and it's not as cool a record, but of going, we're the first people to crowd surf a whole radio show with less than 3 drops or whatever. It's not going to sound as great. But what if you get dropped at minute 1? What if you get dropped during the surf?
That's the excitement. That's the excitement to jump in. Anyway, hamishandy.com, you can register, get your tickets. It's in Melbourne, 3 p.m. next Thursday, May 4, Hamish and Andy. Pretty excited that it looks like we are a go, Ham, for Thursday week to do our crowd surfing show. We're going to attempt to crowd surf the entire broadcast on next Thursday.
For the fun of it, obviously it's going to be fun, but there's a serious side to it. It's a feather in the hat.
Yes.
If we can crowd surf a whole show, I mean, that's an achievement you and I can be proud of, Ando. And this is our last year on radio, so you want to finish up. You want to hang up the headphones with some big achievements, and a crowd surfing show seems like one of them now. We obviously need dedicated audience members. Tickets are free. You just have to register for a ticket to show us you got what it takes.
And Summer Bright Lager and Thirsty Camel Bottle Shops came on today, making waves together with us as well, Ham. They have put up $5,000 for a spot prize for someone in there. We've just got new news. They're going to throw slabs in the mix for spot prize as well. We're not going to throw slabs out to a crowd. That's very dangerous.
You won't be able to take them home because your arms will be killing you. But you can come back the next day and pick up your heavy slab. Now, And so essentially it's going to be like a raffle, isn't it? So once you're registered as a crowd member, on the day, you get a ticket or a wristband or whatever, and one person in the crowd, just by being part of it and holding us up and not letting us drop, will get $5,000.
Max Watts is the venue. That's in Melbourne. They're the ones that reached out to us. Great venue, Ham. You can get the tickets, as we said, they're free, but you have to register to come along.
Make a trip of it.
And if you can get, if you're in the city, 3 p.m. the doors will open, and hopefully we can get to the end of our show being held aloft. We're going to try and get some guests. What we want to find out, though, is are we getting the right people to hold us aloft? I mean, we want crowds that may be interested in coming.
Yeah.
131060, call us now.
Look, I'll put my hand up here, Ando, and say I've been in crowds. The best I've done is maybe getting a hand on a foot.
Who?
And I wouldn't even be able to tell you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a great... I didn't hold up Eddie Vedder. Like, I don't have a great person I've held up. I don't have a great person I've got my hand on.
I've only got one.
Who have you got?
Phil from Grinspoon.
On your crowd surfing resume.
Yeah, I only got Phil from Grinspoon on my crowd. And I was a cameraman, and he came over the top of me, and I was holding
More of a protective.
I was trying to protect the camera and holding it.
I don't know if I can even count that.
I know, exactly. So
well, you provided some support to the surfing man.
I want to ask on 131060, of our people, the people show, who's on your crowd surfing resume?
Yeah, who have you surfed?
Who have you helped surf?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Who surfed you?
Who surfed
Who
you?
surfed you?
Who surfed you? Would be interested to know.
You're easily going to beat us. You've got no one and Phil and half a Phil from Grinspoon, all right? If you've got multiple scalps of people that have surfed you, bonus points.
Amazing. 131060, it's Hamish and Andy.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
If you're going to be in Melbourne next week, we would like to see you at our crowd surfing show.
Yeah.
Tickets are at hamishandy.com. You have to be 18 years or over. But we're going to try and crowd surf an entire broadcast, Ham.
Yep. And
we obviously need your help.
We want a dedicated crowd, Ando, and that's why you got to register for a ticket. It is free, but as we mentioned just before the song, Thirsty Camel legends have come on board and gone, okay, just in case you need something, and this is smart from them, to keep the crowd fired up and invested for 2 hours, because we all want to get to the 2 hour mark. We want this achievement, but wouldn't it be great if one person in the crowd could win $5,000? And we said, yes, that would be great. So
Summer Bright Lager and Thirsty Camel Bottle Shops, they're helping us out there. The thing is, I think the crowd's going to be dedicated enough.
They'll be dedicated enough, but it isn't always nice to give someone $5,000. And it'd be great if we get the full 900 registered before the day, so we don't have to stand out on Swanson Street like a couple of stranger dangers going, hey, you want $5,000? Come down this dark staircase.
We want experienced crowd surfees.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called, but maybe that's
We want experienced waves and
wave
water.
makers. Yeah, human wave makers.
Who has surfed upon you?
Angela, 131060. Ahoy.
Ahoy, boys.
Ahoy,
How are
Ange.
you?
We're very good, Ange. Who have you held aloft?
James Blunt.
Oh.
Does he surf?
Yes, he does surf, and he surfs very well too. And I can tell you what, there's a whole bunch of willing hands go up when he jumps out off that stage.
It's an involuntary surf. He sort of said, we run up and we grab him and we drag him into the pit.
He's a tiny man, Blunt.
He's a tiny man. He's easy to surf.
He'd be easy
65, 70 kilos tops.
He's great to surf, and I even got a cheeky little feel in, so that was really good.
Ange, we talk. So, what song does he leap into the crowd on?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness me, it's one of his fast ones.
It wouldn't be You Beautiful. I'm going to go for a slow flop here on your You Beautiful.
Oh, gosh, it was right at the end, and now you've got me all about.
Angela, it doesn't matter because I don't think you were concentrating on any of the vocals. We know what you were concentrating on.
Naughty
well
hands,
done.
Ange.
Well done, Blunt. Trent, who's on your crowd surfing resume?
I got Macklemore.
Oh, that's good. That's one of the best.
He was walking through the crowd standing up. He wasn't lying down, and he
what? Oh, so walking on water kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of like that, and he kicked me in the face.
Okay. Did you find it a badge of honour, or was it upsetting at the time?
I haven't washed my face since.
Okay, great. I mean,
just in case the police need it for evidence, or as a badge of honour?
No, of course, as a badge of honour.
Okay, facial badge.
Well, that's good. I mean, because there are going to be legs and feet that go awry on our side. I was thinking of wearing a moccasin or a soft, an Ugg boot.
That's nice. I hadn't thought of that as a trick, Hando. The Jesus, the walk through the water, but we've got to give that a go.
Well, we'll try all of them. In fact, we should do it of another day. We should do what crowd surfing tricks have you seen? And we should try a lot of them.
Question: Do you think, as like I'm just picturing now, I'm standing on the crowd. Yeah. Like everyone's holding your feet up. Could I do a cartwheel?
No. You can't do a cartwheel at normal.
Well, maybe I'll be a grand final player.
The answer's no.
Maybe I'm a game day player.
I'm still pushing for if some person's dropped, they're out. So just be careful where you throw your cartwheel.
Cartwheel could really be an Angus burger.
The Angus burger of this challenge. Jack.
Ahoy, boys.
Ahoy, Jacko. Who has surfed a ponce to you?
The great man, the boss, Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, nice. What song was it?
It was about 10 years ago now. We were over in the States and Born to Run, going off in Giant Stadium, the old iteration.
Yep, wouldn't have been Philadelphia.
No.
He doesn't play it, and B, it's too slow.
So can I guess the bit, Jack? Is it like near the end? Is it like, yeah, it's like that, baby, we were born to run, leap?
Just as the saxophone comes in towards the end, he just leaps, and away we go.
And do you have a snapshot in your head, that moment, frozen in time, hovering Springsteen, a saxophone playing, like, is that your happy place?
He almost sat on my head like Warwick Capper in the 80s. It was one of the all-time great leads.
That is living.
Hey, Jack, did he warn you? Like, that's another thing I was wondering about, because there's a point where we're going to have to get going here.
Yeah, guys, we're coming in.
Did he warn you, or did he just blind faith?
You can sort of tell. It's a bit of a little of a blind faith leap. You put the microphone down and you just know what's about to go down.
I suppose after seeing a concert for that long, and you'd get used to how he's moving around stage, and there'd be a part of your brain going, oh, he's running too fast and he's too close to the edge here. This is unusual based on what I know of his patterns. And that's probably where the crowd would start to feel it.
Claire, wrap this up for us. Who is on your crowd surfing resume? Who has surfed upon you?
Hi, guys.
Hi, Claire.
I had Steve Aoki's Junk in my hands.
Who's Steve Aoki?
Steve Aoki, the DJ, the Asian with the really long hair.
Right. I mean, is he go by a different name?
No,
Like
Steve
Diplo?
Aoki.
No.
He's friends with Diplo. He just had a song out with that Lewis from One Direction.
Oh, Steve Aoki, dokie.
I got you. Yeah, no, he's massive. He's a big US DJ.
Jack's
when you said he's friends with Diplo, it rings well, because I was at Diplo's place and Diplo's like, you got to check this guy out, and he was playing. I just didn't know who it was at the time. Then we went and played table tennis. But now that rings a bell. Yeah, that was Steve.
Well,
that's the Steve I met.
I had his Junk. I didn't even realise that he was crowd surfing because I was at Future Music Festival, and I was so far back that I didn't even think he would crowd surf that far.
Oh, how far back were you?
And then all of us, like, pretty far, like, at the back. Like, I don't know how the hell the speedy little guy got there, but he got there.
What, so he just floated over you like a dragon or like a big bird?
I just saw everyone, like, with this commotion, and I looked and he was above me, and I put my hand up and I just completely cupped his junk, and I was like, woo!
Look at that, a hand full of glory. Like, what are we talking, like 100 metres back from the stage?
Further, like way back. Like,
really?
And then he got crowd surfed all the way up to this massive tower that had a trampoline at the bottom, and he did a massive flip off it.
Yeah, this is the advantage of being a DJ, because you can hit play and go, I've got 13 minutes here. I might surf out, get a hot dog and surf back.
Stick around, everybody. Andy Grammer. He sings the song Fresh Eyes, which is a huge hit at the moment. He joined us in the studio straight after this. He performed on Logies. He's going to perform for us live next. Good afternoon, everyone. Hamish Andy back to drive you home. And, Haim, exciting show, because not only is it a week and a day till we're going to attempt to broadcast first, we believe.
I believe it's broadcast first, 100%. Yes. And I'll tell you what, if we make the full 2 hours crowd surfing the whole show, which is what we want to do, I'll be giving us a world record as far as we're aware of.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be giving us a classic as far as we know. That's a world record.
We're going to try and crowd surf for an entire show. Never have we lent on the people of the people show so much. We definitely need a crowd there, but not just a crowd, Pam, that's happy to come along and laugh, hopefully, and enjoy the show. They're going to be working the entire time, holding us aloft.
Will you hold us aloft?
Yeah. It's going to be tough for them.
We hope you will, because, I mean, we rely on it to get that feather in our hat, to go, yeah, once upon a time we crowd surf for a full show.
If you've got the strength, the courage, the endeavour, go to hamishandy.com. Tickets are there. They're free. But the big news and why more people might be interested, I hope not just for this reason, I hope that the idea of breaking this record is better.
Of course.
We're going to announce a world-class band, an international band that have come forth and said that they want to play at the Crowd Surf show in the next hour.
A band that had a song in the top 4 of Triple J's Hottest 100.
Yeah.
That was number 4. Because, I mean, why else would you say top 4?
Yeah. Thursday next week, we're doing this.
Let's keep surfing now. People's arms are hurting. Our Crowd Surfer show with me.
Yep, our crowd surfing show, Ham. It's going to be brought to everybody by Summer Bright Lager and Thirsty Camel Bottle Shops because they've put up $5,000 as a spot price of one of the people in the crowd, which is pretty exciting.
Essentially, we stay aloft for the full 2 hours.
Yeah.
At the end of the show,
Yeah.
we read out a number. If that's your wristband, you got $5,000. You'll have sore arms, but
Yes.
you'll have $5,000.
We're also going to announce a band that's going to come and play for the crowd.
And you would assume surf.
I'd hope so.
Play and surf.
Play and surf in the next hour. But, hey, in the meantime, you were saying today, look, you were talking about your want to play drums
Do
on
the
top
trick.
on top of the crowd.
It's a trick that came to our attention. I think it was last week. Someone called up and said, "Hey, listen, at a 21 Pilots gig,
Yep.
the drummer has a little platform with a reduced drum kit on it.
Yes.
And he sits on that and he gets surfed out atop the crowd.
Yep.
And he drums excellently.
Can we-
No, actually, he does. They didn't say excellently. He just drums.
He just drums.
I just want to set the bar there. If
yep.
he drums, he wins.
Yes.
Much like my rule.
Yes.
He drums atop the crowd. Why would I say excellently? He drums atop the crowd. He plays analog drums, not electric drums. Obviously,
Yep.
I'm going to be playing electronic drums. It's my favourite instrument.
Well, let's talk the logistics of this for a moment.
Easy.
Well, 21 Pilots guys, they're pretty tiny guys. Like,
I haven't seen them. I haven't seen him in the flesh.
Yeah, they came and played on the show.
I wasn't watching. No, apart from that day, probably haven't seen him again.
It just worries me that
Yeah, they were a bit little.
they're tiny guys. So, my guess is 70 kg with the drum kit.
Yeah.
Probably getting to kind of 85 tops.
I'm
Are we worried that you...
I'm only 15 more than that. I'm 90, and with a light kit, I wouldn't be more than 100.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're not putting too much strain because these people have to hold us for 2 hours.
Pass it around there. That's the whole point of surfing. We're not asking you. You don't have to just stand there like a survivor challenge with me on your head. Pass me around.
Are you going to have the kit come out to you, step onto it?
I guess so.
Or are you going to go across to the kit?
Well, I'll step onto it from my boat.
From your boat, yeah.
I'll be in a dinghy for the show.
And I'm going to be in an assortment of inflatable
There'll be other
animals.
animals floating around.
Yes.
But I might transfer to a swan. I'm going to have a swan on standby because I'm
starting on swan. So if I get off it, you can jump on it.
I'll have a flamingo then. But I mean, I don't mind the idea of being in the upright straddle position. It's just how stable will that be if you're falling left and right all the time?
Don't know. We have to look at those. But anyway, so
no way to test it.
We're asking on 131060, have you seen any other great crowd surfing tricks?
Well, then
things that we should be trying?
I mean, I'd love you to try the Macklemore one, where he walks across like he's like Jesus.
Yes.
He walks across, people put their hands up and he walks across. Now, if we get that going, you and I could both be walking. We could go for a jog, even.
Reese on 131060, you've seen a great crowd surfing trick.
Yeah, I've seen A Day to Remember.
Okay, A Day to Remember, yeah. And what was that?
Wave in 2014.
Yep, what'd they do?
And they convinced the crowd to get people to lie down, have like a person lie down on the crowd, and have a person stand on them as if they were surfing on the crowd surfer.
Oh,
that'd be good.
Human board.
Well, Haim, you and I have experience with you surfing me like a surfboard.
I did surf you as a surfboard for a promotional shot once. Do you want to lie down and?
Well, I just know you got back problems.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a.
So, do you want me to be the board?
I'm looking at something. I could end up in hospital after this show. I mean, just the ragdoll issue.
Yeah.
I don't know if being the board's the best. I don't know if that could be helpful.
Well, you can choose. What would you prefer? Do you want me on your back or?
Let me think about it. Okay. We'll have a go at that. And we should get an actual surfboard out there. Take the fins off, but just for the fun of that.
131060, give us a call now.
Shouldn't we?
Well, yeah, we might wipe out, I would suspect.
Sure.
But 131060, what are other cool crowd surfing tricks? Don't have to be cool. What are lame ones?
Yep.
Are there crowd surfing tricks that we should be thinking about? Hey, let's gather all this information. We'll announce the band that's going to be playing at the gig, our crowd surfing show, in the next hour. But tomorrow, I really want to nut out the rules of the whole crowd surf show.
What do you mean?
Well, just, I keep leaning towards if we fall off and we hit the ground, we're out.
One down and out.
Yes, but we'll talk more about that.
Look, I'm not against that.
13 10 60 is the number, though, in the meantime. Crowd surfing tricks, Hamish and Andy.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
13 10 60 is the number here. We're doing it for the Qantas American Express Ultimate and Hame. We're asking 13 10 60 crowd surfing tricks. What have you seen at gigs, festivals, etc.? Because in a week and a day, we'll be doing our crowd surf show. We're going to try and broadcast for the entire day, entire show, while crowd surfing.
On a sea of humans, Ando. Tickets, you can still get tickets. They are going swiftly, as we can see online here, but hamishandy.com.
We need the sea. We need the sea
sea
of humans. I'll bring it up tomorrow, but I want to make sure we're getting some strong people in there. I've got a way that we could potentially skew it.
Make it like a 80-kilo ticket we send to people and go, make sure you bring your ticket along, and the scanner's on the roof to get in.
In the meantime, Ryan on 13 10 60 crowd surfing tricks.
Boys.
What are you saying, Ryan?
This bloke, I went to Falls, and this bloke was on this old school pushy, and he just got up on top of the crowd. They all just lifted him up, and he was just on this bike with like a basket on the front.
On a bike?
And they just...
Yeah, he was on an old school cruiser.
Wow. See, that to me...
that's just fraught with danger. You'd have to make the wheels not move.
Yes.
Yeah.
You'd be brakes on. You'd probably go brakes on.
Brakes on, or glue the wheels. Or
clog them up.
Because otherwise, some spokes.
Oh, spokes
fingers
and
the
fingers.
Spokes.
Spokes and fingers. I mean, I don't want to sound like a dad here, but watch your fingers, guys.
Yeah, Tim on 13 10
That's good, though, Ryan. I mean, we doing that, Ando?
Again, I just want to weigh up how much stress we're putting on this crowd. We're asking for... This guy probably went out and rode on his bike for about 25 seconds.
Yeah.
We're asking a crowd to be there for 2 hours, and now we're saying we're doing all this other stuff to them.
You're riding around on your head. Yeah, I know. TBC.
TBC. Tim on 13 10 60. Talk us through it, mate. Crowd surfing trick you've seen?
Oh, well, I've got a couple there. I was thinking magic carpet,
Oh, good.
Like Aladdin and Jasmine. It's safe. I've heard all these other people with some unsafe ideas.
Yeah, pogo stick's very dangerous. Puts a lot of pressure on one person.
Doing it dressed as Edward Scissorhands was another bad idea. Tim, I love that one.
I love a magic carpet.
Yep. It'd be nice for us to put on Aladdin's hat or something. It'd be good to feel and truly...
I was thinking you're Jasmine, Hamish. Sorry, bro.
That's all right, mate.
Yeah, just because Andy would suit Aladdin a lot more.
I do work with a very, very Aladdin-like man, Tim, and I got no issues with getting into some Jasmine pants and having Andy show me his whole new world.
Okay, Tim, it's a great one. What was the other one?
Like one of you can be on like a cloud, and one of you can be on a dragon.
Tim, I think you just got excited after the magic carpet and went, what else fits the theme?
Yeah, I know.
You started strong. You started so strong, Tim. I love it.
Why'd you come out and say you had two? We loved
the first one.
While I was on hold, I just started thinking of other ideas in case you shot me down. I was like, oh, no.
Good stuff,
one of you's a train driver and then the other guy's a piece of coal.
Thank you, Tim. Let's weigh this up.
Tim's got one absolutely through there with the magic carpet.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
We have a crowd surfing show happening next week. Big announcement for an international band that is going to come and play. But we establishing a few rules. We've been throwing a few things around.
This is good.
I was under the impression that if we fell over or fell to the ground, you're out. Maybe there's a dunce seat and one of us goes down. They have to go sit there for the rest of the show while the other one keeps going.
I mean, my thing is, especially in the first 15 minutes, we'll be finding our feet. I think we get through the first 15, we're going to make the whole way.
Well, that's up to the crowd, though. They could get bored. They could leave.
They could get very bored. Yeah. I mean, we're going to go through that, but we know that up front. We know we're going to go in ebbs and flows here of excitement. But my thing is, we're all learning how to do it in that first 15, and mistakes could get made. What if the first 15's amnesty? You can have one drop in the first 15.
Can't go out first drop.
Can't go out first 15.
Can't go out first dive. Kieran, you've got a suggestion if one of us gets dropped.
Absolutely. Ahoy, boys.
Ahoy to you, Kieran.
Ahoy, Kieran.
I think you should introduce the 30-second rule, guys. I mean,
I like it.
if you got a bit of food at home, you drop it on the floor, 30-second rule, pick it back up.
Yeah.
Obviously, the second time it gets thrown in the bin, but...
I always thought the rule was the 3-second rule,
Yeah,
Kieran.
3 to 5 is what you commonly come across, Kieran. But if you are...
depends how long it takes you to pick it up, I guess.
Yeah,
30 seconds,
if you're
mate.
very, very tall and it takes you a while to get down to the floor, it can be 30-second
30
rule.
seconds. You can go to another room, brush your teeth, come back, and you still have time.
Oh, must remember to eat that leg of lamb.
Not a bad call, Kieran.
I
We'll
like it,
establish
Kieran.
the rules tomorrow. We'll give everyone a bit more time. If you've got any thoughts on the rules that should happen around the Crowd Surfing Show, hamishandy.com, send them via email, but we'll nut them out on tomorrow's show.
And if you're in Melbourne, you can get there still.
Yes.
Hamishandy.com to register and get your ticket to come along. You could be part of history. You could also snag a cheeky $5,000 for being in the crowd.
Pretty excited about this because in a week and a day, Ham, we're going to attempt to crowd surf for an entire show. It's our crowd surf show, and a band's come forth and is willing to play. We're going to ask the conditions and whether they'll crowd surf or not, but it's the band responsible for these hits.
Let's go back to on the vacant afternoon. I want you, we can bring it on the floor. Never danced like this before. We don't talk about it.
Of course, the band is Milky Chance, and joining us is lead singer Clemens from New Zealand at the moment. Clemens, how are you?
Hey, man, I'm good. Thank you.
Do you know what you're in for, Clemens? I mean, is this the kind of thing your manager goes, this might be a good idea, or do you guys know what you're in for?
I'm not sure.
I mean, do you do much crowd surfing in your show?
I never did. So, we're not a rock and roll band.
No, well, that's the thing. That's what we're excited.
The great thing about the crowd that we're getting at the moment, Clemens, because people are sort of going to our website, it's a free gig, and going to hamishandy.com, they're getting their tickets. We're detecting we have a strong and gentle crowd.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like they've got a lot of upper body strength, so you don't have to worry about falling through the crowd. But you'll be in very safe hands.
Okay.
Clemens, well, told by your manager that, look, the guys are very happy to play. They just can't get injured.
We do demand at least one member surf, though.
Yes, so who's the least important person in your band? Will you send them into the surf?
The least? I'm sorry. Well, let's take our... it's maybe our tour manager? No, he's very important.
No, we can't. You can't surf a non-playing member. Look, Clemens, this is an issue that Annie and I haven't really discussed this yet, but we can offer you a helmet.
Yep.
Would you like a helmeted surf or a non-helmeted surf if you are worried about injury?
Well, a helmet sounds good, yeah.
Helmet sounds good.
Okay, we can log one
Clemens,
more helmet.
It sounds like your manager said yes. You're unsure about it. But in coming on live from New Zealand, it's pretty much it's a yes.
Yeah, what we're hearing is enthusiastic indifference. But you guys sort it out amongst yourselves in the band. Who's going to do the surf? The crowd will demand one person surfs. I mean,
yes, one person surf for an allotted amount of time. We can negotiate that when you arrive here.
Cool.
We can't wait to have you guys play. I mean, the surf obviously is mandatory. We don't want it to get in the way of the performance because I'm sure you guys are going to do a cracking job on stage for us.
Sounds great.
I think we're about to play your new song.
Yes, This is the new single Blossom. It's out now. Obviously, you can go to ticketmaster.com.au for tickets of Milky Chance touring across Australia.
Clemens, are you got a gig tonight in New Zealand?
Yeah, we got a gig tonight, yeah.
Maybe have a little surf.
Have a
little surf.
have a
Why don't
practice
you
surf.
paddle out into the surf? Just a little baby surf.
Yeah, I should prepare myself, right?
Yeah.
I should practice a little bit, yeah.
Exactly. It can't hurt, Clemens.
I know you've never done it before, so do tell the crowd that's the most important bit, otherwise you just land on heads. But have a great gig. Have a great gig tonight. We'll see you in a week.
Thanks so much. Game my favorite.
Great, thanks,
Cheers,
mate.
buddy. Bye. An enthusiastic Clemens.
A confused German musician, if you've just tuned in from the band Milky Chance, who would now confirm to be playing at our crowd surfing show next week.
Tickets still available. Go to hamishandy.com if you're a fan of the band, but you need to have strong arms. You see how reticent they are to get in the surf. It's Hamish and Andy.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
Pretty exciting that Milky Chance are going to be playing at our crowd surfing gig.
1 week from now, if you're just tuning in, we do still have tickets available, which is good. We've got a few people asking. Hamishandy.com, you'll see the details there, how you can get amongst it. And someone in the crowd, if we are held aloft, if the crowd does its job and we're held aloft for the full show, someone will get $5,000 in the crowd.
Crowd surfing show's happening next Thursday.
It is.
Have we thought about outfits at all? I know we're going to go.
I had an idea.
What was yours? Because I was thinking I'd like to rotate them, and obviously after we discussed Aladdin earlier today, we might have to incorporate that. But are we in wetsuits?
Oh, that's a nice idea. Is that what you're thinking?
Well, I was thinking
surfing, yeah.
Surfing.
Well, my idea was Hawaiian shirts, but that's what you wear to watch surfing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe the crowd should be in Hawaiian shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're watching surfing.
surfing.
Or does everyone in the crowd dress in blue because you're the water?
Or the water. Yeah, again, we wanted people... We've got to sort this out tomorrow because we wanted people in different colours depending on what team they're in.
No, that's the wristband. Oh, are we going with shirts?
Yeah.
This is hard, man. Why is this hard? I feel like Pearl Jam doesn't go through this every time they're having a gig. Like,
yeah,
writing to their audience and asking them what colours they're going to wear. And
I think Pearl Jam fans would be disappointed if they came and just crowd surfed for 2 hours, though. I don't know.
Wouldn't you be pumped for that?
I don't know. To me, it's you'd get used to
it. If they were still singing, I think you'd be happy. if they were just saying woo a lot or having a nap. But wetsuits is a great idea.
Anyway, people can throw in some more comments. But let's lock off some outfits tomorrow. Let's lock off the rules tomorrow. Yeah, that's my worry about it.
Can you wear a summer wetsuit?
So we go boardies and a rashi.
That's not how I surf, though, mate.
You don't surf
nude, probably.
You don't surf anyway. So it's true.
Sorry, mate. How much do you surf?
The same amount.
No, but I mean, I've done 2 surfing lessons, and I always wore a full wetsuit.
We'll work it out tomorrow, everybody.
To see if Byron Bay Surf School will lend me one of their wetsuits again, because that's how I surf.
In exactly a week from today, we'll be doing this.
Let's keep surfing now. People's arms are hurting. Our crowd surfer show with me.
Our crowd surf show, Ham. Now, you and I plan to crowd surf for the entire show. Put tickets up. People have to register for it at hamishandy.com. Hopefully, you got those tickets. You're definitely coming. Bring a +1. But you're coming with your arms ready to be holding us aloft for 2 hours. That's the hard thing. Milky Chance, the German band, of course, number 4 on Triple J's Hottest 100. They are going to be performing for us, which is exciting.
And Ando, because I did German in Year 9, I can tell you that in German, Milky Chance is Milchi Chance. That's a bit of a fun fact for you.
I'd imagine chance would be different spelling.
Chance would be different. So half of how you would say it in German would be Milchi.
Okay. Well, we look forward to asking them about that.
Well, we'll save it for the day because we'll need some good chat with those guys. But bloody excited to have them there. They've promised to surf one of their members a little bit.
Yes.
But Ando, you and I have loved this idea since it popped into our heads. But I think, as is our want, as is our way, it's been tough when we've applied a bit of critical thought to it because it might be impossible. Like there's a lot of us assuming that the vibe will be the normal vibe you see when you see people crowd surfing, which is everyone cheering and loving it. But that only happens for about 30 seconds. Yes. We're doing 2 hours of it.
Yes, so and those crowds are normally coming to see something very entertaining on stage.
Not just the surf.
We're not even on stage.
No, you're right.
So that's why it requires discipline from the crowd.
Yeah.
Hey, well, let's touch on that. I think there's only like 45 tickets left or something. There's not many tickets left at all. And I'm just a bit worried. Do we have enough strong people in there?
Well, I think we're going to have about 900 people there.
I know, but I just wondered for this last group, should we be trying to go like and enough team unity in there? Should we be...
So what, like just military?
Yeah.
Or just firefighters and fire?
Yes. Or like, is it worth going like to a footy coach? Hey, if you normally do training on a Thursday, get them down
Sports
there.
Team.
So the whole team bands together.
Yeah.
And we know that in times of need, the coach can start yelling at the team to all bunch up and do like, I don't know, 15 minutes of just us on them.
Do you reckon we should hold the last few tickets for just the sports team?
I don't know. I just think it might be nice if there's maybe if we just hold a few, and if there's a sports team out there as a coach that thinks that they think it'd be good for strength.
It's good for upper body, for sure.
Girls or guys, I don't know what team.
We just want strong.
For strength as well as team unity.
Yeah.
Might be
like
nice.
Rowers would be good.
Oh, yeah. Although they're so tall.
That's good.
Yeah, I know, but
not all rowers are tall.
The coxes. We want
no coxes allowed.
We would want the crowd to be the similar height.
And I think the fun will be. I mean, we're going to have some talls and shorts.
I know, but if we just brought in a whole bunch of talls,
but then we just have a tall patch. And we're just riding a big wave of tall people.
Food for thought. Anyway, we'll put that out there to coaches. If there's anyone,
Can we hold 30 tickets for a sports team?
Yes. The others are there though at hamishandy.com if you want to register. Before we get into how we'll work the crowd on the day, Ham, let's establish the dropping rule.
Yep.
If we fall, what does it mean?
I
think it has to mean something.
Were we out? Does it penalise the crowd? Because let's not forget, there is $5,000 up for grabs. Someone in the crowd will walk away with $5,000.
Mahesh here from the United States, so he can't come out and hold us up. He could, just the expensive exercise.
Sure, he'd want to win the $5,000.
He emailed at hamishandy.com. He said, here's the rule suggestion for the crowd surfing show. If one man falls, they should join the crowd and keep the other man up for the rest of the show.
Interesting. I mean, then what does the man on the top do? Because our show is us talking to each other.
I loved the idea, Mahesh. My only problem is I think it makes for a worse show.
A much worse show?
Yes.
I mean, how do I know you're not just going to take a dive and take a show off?
Because I don't want to carry you around.
No, but then just go, sorry guys, I got to go to the toilet. Hey, good luck with the show. I'll watch you from the balcony, mate.
So, Mahesh, I don't think we can go down that path.
Yep. I've got one here. This comes in from Phoebe. And she goes, look, you could have it so when one person hits the ground, like say Hamish goes down, Andy gets to keep surfing. But if Andy then has a spill, I get to come back in while you've got to sit it out. So then it musical chairs it. But that would mean we're never back both on the crowd.
Yeah, that's a shame as well, because it'd be fun, wouldn't it?
What if we just had a 10-minute sin bin? Like if you get dropped, you're in the sin bin for 10 minutes. And the other person has to surf solo, then you're allowed to come back in.
Great. And could we incorporate Ben's idea, who's also sent it in, hamishandy.com? He goes, is it your fault?
No, it's not. That's the problem.
Or is it the crowd's fault?
I would say crowd.
So
well, you can't. Well, there's not much you can do as the person on the crowd to induce a drop. Like I can't just get heavier.
Yes.
I mean, I did over one summer, but it took months.
He's also suggesting a sin bin situation.
Yep.
But at that point, whoever is sin bin nominates the culprit.
Pick someone out of the crowd.
And they're also out of the crowd.
Like banished.
So maybe that's harsh.
It's hard. It's going to be hard to know who goes down in the heat of it.
Yes.
We are in wetsuits, and I'm hoping that we surf the full 2 hours, and there is none of this dropping malarkey.
Yeah. Oh, so do I.
Do you know what? I've gone out and I've also got us a bit of a present.
What's that?
Camelbacks.
Right.
Like hydration packs.
But why?
Because we won't be able to drink for 2 hours.
Why can't someone pass us a drink?
Fair enough. Hey, Fars, don't buy the Camelbacks. When I said I went out, I mean I stepped out of the studio before and said to one of our producers, hey, get us 2 Camelbacks. I went outside and organised it.
We've got a call from Pierce. Pierce.
You got a footy team or a sports team, Pierce?
Ahoy, boys.
Ahoy, mate.
Ahoy, Pierce.
Yeah, I am from the Geelong Buccaneers. We are an American football club down in Geelong, obviously. So,
right, okay.
Jeez, right.
Yeah.
And
now this would be. Do you guys ever at training just hold each other aloft?
Yeah, but that's after our session.
Yeah, not bad.
Pierce, would the coach be interested in bringing the whole team down? Do you normally train on a Thursday?
We do usually train on a Thursday. I haven't checked with anybody.
You could get a job with us, Pierce.
Yeah, just making it executive. I think. So yeah.
Well, Pierce, this is great. I mean, let's do. You do a bit of checking. Let's confirm tomorrow. But it'd be nice to have American footballers there.
How many people in the team, Pierce?
We are consistently getting about 25 people to training at the moment. But if there's the possibility of meeting somebody famous, I reckon we get about 60 people there.
All right. Okay.
25.
Well, we're going to try and lock in some celebrities soon. Pierce, you on the line. I think that's perfect, mate.
And bring your drinks too.
Just gives me a bit...
Sorry to do Camelbacks.
Gives me a bit of extra confidence that, say if the crowd's tiring, we can just bring in the American
Bring in the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
I like it.
Nice. James, we're doing a bit of research. I'm not sure if you are aware, but Hamish and I are trying to... endeavour on a pursuit happening next Thursday, a week from today. We're going to try and do the entire show crowd surfing. A crowd's gathered. They're all up for it. We saw on your Facebook page just a few years back, you had a post that said longest crowd surf ever, which goes for about 50 seconds. We're trying to do it for 2 hours.
Okay.
What's the advice? We've never crowd surfed before.
From a man that's been out there on the ocean of hands.
Yeah.
Like, what are we up?
Well, I mean, the first thing is spontaneity, so that, the crowd don't really know it's going to happen and that they're livened up. So at least your guys...
Ours will. I think ours will. It's been a 2-week run-up.
If I'm totally honest, I know that people think I'm like, a complete rock star and, rock and roll is the first thing you think of when you think of James Blunt. You
Absolutely.
think like rock.
Yes, exactly.
You are wearing a Nirvana t-shirt, it all checks out.
But, I had to cut my teeth. My first ever crowd surf didn't go particularly well. I'd never seen one, live. I'd only seen them on the actual, on the crowd. I'd never seen the introductory moment.
Yes.
And so I just got up from the piano, ran and jumped, and the first 6 rows all parted like the Red Sea and Moses. I managed to get, fingers out to the 7th row to a nipple to hold me onto. But otherwise, I went face planted into the ground.
Yes.
All my friends at the back shook their heads like, "What an idiot!" And then so that was that. The next time I went and there was a Glastonbury festival.
Right. So
80,000 people, crowd surfed, national television watching as I'm doing, rock and roll. I'm away. That went okay. Yeah. I ran back to the stage. I'm not a very tall guy. As I got back, I realized the stage was too high for me to climb back onto. Yep. And I looked up onto the stage and there was a guy looking at me. And so I was mouthing at him, "Help me. Help me." And what I realized is he was the BBC TV cameraman and I was mouthing "Help me" at the nation.
And they did.
Any advice you want for stage diving, I'm probably not the person to ask.
Well, James, actually, we're going to continue with that theme, unfortunately for you, because after this, someone on yesterday's show contacted us with regards to your specific stage diving. It's next on Hamish and Andy.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
James, thanks for sticking around.
Good. You nearly got the album title wrong there. I was wondering what you're going to say.
The Afterlife. It's a new Christian rock album. You've nailed
well, it's one word.
I thought you were Afterlove. Afterbirth. You were nearly hit on there, stumbling.
Afterlove, it is. Afterlove. Now, James, we wanted to touch on how we approach our stage dive. It's happening on Thursday. We're doing the whole show crowd surfing. We knew you were a stage diver, not from seeing the gigs, but because we had an interesting caller during the week.
We wanted to know, who was on people's stage diving resume. Yeah. Like who have people held aloft when they've been in crowds.
And a lady called Angela called up. This is what she said. Angela.
Who has surfed upon you?
James Blunt.
Oh. Does he surf?
Yes, he does surf, and he surfs very well too. And I can tell you what, there's a whole bunch of willing hands go up when he jumps out off that stage. And I even got a cheeky little feel in, so that was really good.
That's how I keep my voice this high.
Well, James, with regards to crowd surfing, we've never done it before.
No.
How do we actually get on the crowd?
You're talking about how do you mount the audience?
Yes,
how do you mount the crowd?
It's the all-important mount, and if you get it wrong, it can be sloppy.
Yeah. To mount a lot of people at one time takes a little bit of concentration.
You don't get a lot of chances in life, so you want to do it right. Yes. I had planned on the run towards the crowd and twist in midair and land on my back in the crowd. Is that what you do?
You should definitely do that.
You say that with a wicked grin.
Go for it.
This sounds like a man that wants to watch via webcam someone get hurt.
Well, how do you go about it?
I'm definitely a front ways on, maybe a 3-step in, land on my front, and then roll over onto my back when I feel secure.
Now, do you have, because I don't even know how much control over our bodies we'll have in the crowd. I mean, can you roll over, or do you have to get the crowd to push you over?
No, you can roll over. You'll roll over yourself. That'll be easy. And then you can sort of swim, It's
can you guide where you're going, or do we have to yell at the crowd, I need to go over there?
You can sort of point and grin.
Okay, so they're really in charge of where you end up. So, for instance, if you were pointing and the crowd said, "No, we want Blunt at the back of the room," there's nothing you possibly could do about it?
There's not much. You can grab people's wrists and pull yourself over and roll in particular directions.
But it is hard. You mean you wouldn't recommend swimming against the rip? You just let the current take you?
No, I think if it's going wrong, I think you should.
You are allowed to swim against the rip.
You can try it. Yeah, because it's about crowd control, isn't it?
Yeah, we wanted to also ask you about, can you sing during it? Like, how hard would it be if we were broadcasting constantly? Would we ask them to stop while we wanted to chat, or can you be rolling?
I think you're now going into territory that I'm unsure of. I haven't done the singing from that. What we have done is that my guitarist once saw a couple of girls that he really fancied, and he jumped out in the audience, sort of effectively swam over to them, but 2 backstage passes and handed it to them halfway through the concert. Which I thought was pretty rock and roll.
That's a good swimmer. That's a really good swimmer.
Did they come, though? It's only rock and roll if they end up backstage.
He's now married to one of them.
To both.
Oh, right. James, thank you very much for joining us. Don't Give Me Those Eyes is the single. The album is The Afterlove, and it's all available now. Congratulations on your performance at Logie's.
Well
we
done,
enjoyed
mate.
it, bud. For
Thank you so much, and good luck with the crowd surfing.
Thank you very much, buddy.
Thanks for your tips. We really appreciate it.
Same as Andy. Next Thursday, we're doing this.
Let's keep surfing now. People's arms are hurting. Our crowd surfer show with me.
You think the more you heard that harmony, I mean, you're like, oh, I don't need to keep hearing that, but it really grows on you, doesn't it?
It doesn't it? We've got Claire Bowditch here, who is actually a singer.
Professional musician. Aria
I'm just going to
award winner,
see
I think.
thumbs up or thumbs down for the double thumbs up for the
Doubles.
harmony. Jeez.
She knows a good Beach Boy tribute band when she
Speakers
hears
working
it.
out there. Haim, this is exciting. Thursday next week, we're going to crowd surf for an entire show. Hopefully. We've established the rules.
Yep.
If one of us goes down...
Sin
binned for
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
But also, the penalty for the crowd, because let's not forget, they're the ones that drop us, is $1,000 comes off the tally that someone in the crowd will win. At the end of the show, we're going to draw, everyone's going to have a ticket number on their wristband. And thanks to Thirsty Camel came on board and said, hey guys, the crowd is going to be putting in an enormous effort. We want to reward them. They've put up $5,000 for one member of the crowd. However,
and a bunch of slabs of Summer Bright Lager as well.
And if
so for spot prices,
just for spot prices for thirsty workers in the crowd. But if the crowd can't get the act together as a team and they do let one of us drop, $1,000 comes off the tally.
Yes. So it's
that's the rules.
It's exciting.
It's exciting.
Haim, you want to play drums while crowd surfing. It comes off the back of 21 Pilots, in vogue band at the moment. They do it during their gigs where their drummer goes out with a reduced kit, has a bit of a play on top of the crowd.
On a platform.
We heard that trick and went, wow, we should get involved in that.
That's memorable.
Talk us through, I mean, you said to me
Well, it's an
today
electronic kit.
Yep.
Obviously, I don't play analog drums.
You
I
never would.
avoid them like the plague. You just can't get an authentic sound out of an analog drum. It lacks that kind of that fuzz and that crackle and that reliability that you get out of an electronic drum kit for every note to be the same.
Yeah.
And so drums are a great area where computers have come along and made our lives easier and more reliable.
Yes.
And all drummers would agree with that.
Like phones.
Yeah, exactly. You had the analog phone, that was annoying to play on top of crowds. And now you got smartphones and you can't get singers off them when they're on the crowd. And I was like, all right, I know what I want to do, but what will I play up there?
Yes.
We need I can't just do a drum solo up there. We need
because you can't do one.
That's a hurtful jibe, Jack. You've heard me do a drum solo.
Purely based on skill, you can't do a drum solo up there.
That's two hurtful jobs. And if there's one thing our band doesn't do, it's have a go at each other. Good shot. I would have done the same. No, but I can drum like a demon. However, on the platform, like 10-armed demon.
Yes.
On the platform, it's it's going to be rocking up there sort of thing. I needed something to go. Okay, well, what's a win, what's a fail?
Yes.
I suppose.
Yep.
Tell me what you think about this. So the song we've been playing as the opener, the one where we harmonise over it, the Beach Boys bit. What if I just play that and Jack's on the stage playing the guitar bit?
Okay.
So it would be this. Well, there's no drums here. There's some.
Oh, yeah,
and once I'm into that bit and Jack's playing away, we're all like, he's done it.
Yeah, give us it again. Give us it one more
Jack,
time
Jack, play it again.
because you've got a long pause after the first one.
Yeah, to steady myself.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause I'm on an unstable
So
platform.
do you reckon you'll count it in?
Yeah, I'll count it in.
Okay. So
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I like it.
You'd be happy with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because then the crowd will absolutely roar, and I'll just flick the sticks out and fall backwards into it. And what a spectacle.
I think, you know what I'm worried about?
Jack, you're right. Just for those not in the studio, which I know is a lot of our audience, and he did a good little subtle point there behind a computer screen.
I'm a little worried with you've chosen Jack to be in charge of whether you win or lose this. I mean,
I'm going to say we've played 4 songs in our band, probably, like Rob Thomas, In Excess, AC/DC.
Man, people know the back catalogue.
Yeah, the only one out of 4 that I've mucked up is Uptown Funk. So 3 out of 4.
And Santana wasn't great, was it?
You weren't Santana, Jack. You were terrified. You were terrified. It was hard for your fingers to get grip because of all the tears of fear falling on the frets.
Well, I might leave that with me.
Could you get me?
Just leave that with me.
Could you get me a
Just
real?
leave it
Could you
with
get me a real guitarist?
Just leave it with me.
Hey, Jack.
I don't mind not playing.
No, I mean bring the guitar, but God willing, you won't need it.
The Hamish and Andy Show.
Thursday of next week, we're doing this.
Let's keep surfing now. People's arms are hurting. Our crowd surfer show with me.
Yep, trying to crowd surf an entire show. Tickets are cut off. We have 900 people coming, Ham. They are going to...
We're out. We're done.
We're done.
It's a sellout, baby.
Yes. Summer Bright Lager and Thirsty Camel Bottle Shops making waves together. They're offering $5,000 to one person in the crowd.
Such an interesting crowd to be in.
Yeah.
For you should be surfing people. You should be surfing people for 2 hours
Yeah,
that
but you
never
already-
touch the stage.
Yes.
There'll be nothing to see on the stage. It shall all be above you.
Is that what it is? Are they surfing us?
We're surfing them, they're
Yeah,
surfing us, Ando. One cannot exist without the other. It's a beautiful relationship.
Hey, we were trying to think of someone of our friends who would be the least likely to have done a crowd surf.
And I hope he's not offended that he always keeps popping up in the least likely category for stuff. But we think, since we'll be crowd surfing virgins as well,
Yes.
we thought, look, can we give this thrill to anyone else? Yeah. Someone that might like the thrill, a guy that likes to experiment with things that maybe he hasn't done before. And our minds turn to a great friend of the show, Luke McGregor, joins us now. How are you, Lukey?
Hey guys, thanks for having me. Much appreciated.
Well, I mean, there's a reason why we had to have you. Because we do have a rule on the show. Are you aware of the rule?
Luke, did you know about our number 2 rule? Our number 1 rule, of course, being that we hate bureaucracy and red tape.
Yeah.
Our number. Did you know about our number 2 rule?
No, I didn't.
Could we actually have a song that describes it?
I'm ready.
Everywhere you go, always take McGregor with you. Everywhere you go, always take McGregor. Now,
has anyone ever sung?
That's why I came on your honeymoon. So.
Life's better when you take Luke McGregor with you.
You just got to take him, McGregor. Now, Luke, here's our fantasy. You come on the show, we get the crowd singing that, and you leap into them. Now, is that a life highlight or what?
That's, I mean, am I supposed to, do you have to take your wallet out first? Or just like,
You'd be worried about the certain factors.
Yeah. Like, we've got a wetsuit for you.
Yeah, not many rock stars worry about their valuables before they launch themselves in. But Luke, what we're going to...
I'm going to take my parking ticket. If someone finds that, it's as good as stealing your car.
I will, I've been not eating, I've been losing weight. So there's a bit of least burden on everyone.
Hey, Luke, we've got a wetsuit for you. We're going to be in wetsuits going with the theme of surfing. Do you surf? I mean, we're being assumptive here. We assumed you don't surf, like regular water surfing.
I do, but only when the waves are at their hardest.
Only when she's running 50-foot plus.
Yeah.
So
I'm not good at it. I just like the thrill.
All right. Well, here's a chance because we thought you might have. Like, you played at big crowds. I mean, people actually in Sydney. Actually, we should mention Saturday, May 6th. You've got a massive gig on at Sydney State Theatre. Your stand-up show Almost Fixed It. Coming fresh off the Melbourne Comedy Festival to rave reviews. Comedy.com.au for people that want to see you there. We hope. I mean, this will be after. That gig will be after you've crowd surfed. So maybe that night you'll kind of get with the stand-up crowd into a frenzy and this could be a staple at all of your gigs.
Oh, I'd love to do a joke that goes that well that you can dive into the crowd afterwards. They just celebrate how good it was.
Just whispering in your ear. Great stuff.
That's
really
exactly
good material.
what cats and dogs are like, and then you just jump into them.
Well, maybe that's another thing we could do, Ham. Maybe we could allow Luke the thrill of coming out. You can say whatever joke you like, Luke.
Yep.
And we'll just tell the crowd to go absolutely nuts for it, and then you jump in.
If anything beats a mic drop, it's like a body drop.
Yeah.
Like you're dropping your body into the crowd.
And then they can start singing the Crowded House song after that. But I just think that'd be nice. Why don't we get Luke to come out?
Yep.
do one joke, because if you've done stand-up, we will...
Can even make it a bad joke if you want.
Make it whatever joke you choose.
I probably will.
And then we will get the crowd to go ballistic to obviously simulate the idea that a stand-up comic has had a joke go so well that he
can
crowd
surf. Because part of being a comic is reading the room. And what a great thought to have in your head to go, I think I'm reading this correctly. They want me to surf on them.
We'll see you next Thursday, Lukey.
All right, sounds good, guys. I mean,
Thanks, mate.
See you, mate. We are doing a crowd surfing show next Thursday.
You got it, boy.
And you, my friend, are crowd surfing in a rubber dinghy.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's what you called from the get-go. There's been some people that are ringing up poo-pooing it, saying too soft a bottom. You said you're going to reinforce the bottom.
Guys, it'll have a crowd-friendly hull. I'm putting 2 strips of cardboard, boat-shaped cardboard in the bottom of the HMAS Rock and Roll.
Okay. Well, to get a bit more of a perspective, I reached out to, a band that we're fond of. We used one of their songs as the theme song for our travel show Gap Year.
Bliss and Esso.
Bliss and Esso, as of course we want to talk about. Bliss joins us on the line.
Oh,
Bliss.
What an honour.
You have, in fact, crowd surfed on dinghies. Oh, the whole band. I've seen it, and it didn't look like you needed reinforced hulls.
Mate, we certainly did, and it was a joyous occasion, mate. We sailed the ocean, and they took us. They took us from one side of the crowd to the other, and it was a lot of fun. But I'll tell you, at one of the shows in Sydney, because we did it on our entire tour, one of us capsized. And the rubber dinghy was immediately taken, and it was found the next day floating in Sydney Harbour with a drunk man passed out in it with a case of beer in the dawn light.
How does someone steal it and get it out of the gig inflated? Like,
I don't know.
Do you reckon they deflated it and then reinflated it outside?
Potentially. Yeah, either that or they got some big knickers and they hit it in there. But I have no idea, buddy.
I'm showing Hamish the vision now. It's pretty smooth, isn't it,
It's
Hamish?
really smooth. Now, Bliss, do you reckon you could spend 2 hours in the boat?
Man, I heard you guys are going to be doing this, and I got to say, that props to you, because that is not an easy feat. And the crowd is going to have to, have some major endurance. So,
that's what we want.
I feel like we're getting all the credit for endurance here when really it's the crowd.
But it seemed like the dinghies seemed pretty rock solid in the video I saw on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, did you have to go out and buy specific ones? Because apparently a guy from the Rubens had too much of a soggy bottom in his, and it wasn't that effective.
I can tell you right now, we went to about 5 different hardware stores or boat shops or whatever on the tour, and it took about 5 goes to get the right model, because you have to have the right model, mate. And there are definitely some flimsy ones out there, and we learned very quickly that they will not work and immediately sunk.
Yep, I think you want something that are like rated for rapids or something in the bush.
Well, there you go. I mean, we'll get the details of the exact model we should get from Bliss and Essoham. They're in the know.
Well, look, you guys are touring next month, aren't you? Will you be doing the boats again?
We're touring all throughout May, June, and July around the country, so we're going to definitely be sailing the sea.
Well, for the details of that, it's the Off the Grid tour. It's blissandesso.com. We're about to hear your new single Moments. It's out today. The album's out as well. Off the Grid. Make sure to get it. Bliss, thanks so much, buddy. We really appreciate it.
I might rename my boat the HMAS Bliss and Esso.
For all your boating needs and good music, Bliss and Esso. Thanks for joining us, pal.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, guys. Peace.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hamish Andy to drive you home. 4 days away from our crowd surf show, Ham. Woo. And we've had an exciting idea that we're going to put out to an up-and-coming artist.
Well, I mean, red hot.
A red hot artist,
Top 2 on Triple J's Hottest 100 last year. I mean, we're going to have 2 of the top 5 songs.
It's pretty
from
exciting.
The Hottest 100.
Absolutely, Ham.
Which I know is not our countdown, but I think we can all agree it's an Australian countdown. It's part of Australia.
It's a very good countdown.
And I know for a fact on Triple J they're always referencing R&B Fridays and who's coming in hot with bangers.
Yeah.
So it's a tit for tat.
Exactly. Hey, we're going to put that to this artist in around about 25 minutes' time, because comes with a catch.
Yeah.
There's something about this particular performer that we think makes it a must for the fact that we are doing a crowd surf show.
It just fits. Yes. It just fits, Ando. And we're not sure. We'll ask them. We don't know if they've crowd surfed before or not, because I like the feel of Thursday. It's taken on this exciting vibe where it's not a show about people that are great at crowd surfing.
No.
it's for a lot of people losing their crowd surfing virginity.
Yes.
I mean, Milky Chance are playing. They've never surfed.
Yes.
We've never crowd surfed. Luke McGregor's on the show. He's never obviously crowd surfed. Obviously, but I mean, a comedian doesn't often crowd surf.
Well, he said he hadn't.
He said he hadn't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm not having a go at him. That's what I'm saying. Ando, that's for Thursday. We'll get to that a bit later in the show.
Thursday, we'll be doing this.
Let's keep surfing now. People's arms are hurting. Our crowd surfer show with me.
Certainly crowd surf. We're going to try and broadcast the entire show while crowd surfing. We've got a thank you to those that have registered to come along, be in the crowd. There's a lot of weight on their shoulders or arms, as it would be.
There's a lot of a wait list too, Ando, for people that couldn't quite get tickets. We're working on a way of maybe releasing a last-ditch extra batch.
Exactly. Keep the rotation going. Hey, Ham, a couple of things that we've decided upon is you and I, we're going to head out there and be surfing the whole time. You're going to be in a rubber dinghy for a lot of it. Going to be rotating on different inflatables.
Yeah.
We know that Milky Chance are playing, the German band, number 4 on Tour J Solders 100.
A German band, yeah.
The German band in my mind, mate.
Really?
Yeah. Who do you think's better than them from Germany?
Great question. Several spring to mind, but I'm going to go with your answer, Milky Chance.
One thing, and people keep writing in, Josiah wrote in at hamishandy.com, Ham. This came to my side.
What do you say?
Got a concern regarding the crowd surf show that you may want to consider.
No, as far as we can tell, nothing can go wrong. We think we've thought of everything.
You said you may be aware that typically at venues like this, there's something happening on the stage that excites the crowds, motivating them to push forwards and tighten up.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Now, often crowds won't even give it a second thought, being up against other sweaty bodies.
You're right, because
they're pumped up to see something.
There's a carrot, and all the mules are surging.
Yeah, he's worried about the crowd's lack of motivation to stay tight.
There is no carrot. The carrot's above them.
And look,
if you can call us carrots,
stay tight's probably something that we'll be yelling a lot. I'd imagine.
Yep.
So, first of all, I don't. Obviously, the money incentive, we need to obviously reiterate this.
Well, this is why we said we want to give away money. And hats off again to Thirsty Camel Bottle Shops and their Summer Bright Lager friends, because they came forward and they said, yeah, look, we'll sponsor the money part of it, because there's so much effort being put in by the crowd. They deserve a thank you. I mean, it's going to be a huge, huge achievement for the crowd to keep us aloft.
So one person will win $5,000 at the end. If we're dropped at any point, $1,000 comes off the kitty.
Yeah.
If we dropped 5 times, there's limited reason for them to put us back up on the shows. But
then it will just be, 6 or 7 of our closest friends in the crowd going, we'll do this for you, but you owe us.
But obviously, I think people are coming together. They understand why.
We got to go.
Yeah. The question for you I had is, how are we entering? I think the initial the initial jump into the surf is so important.
Sure.
Is there enough excitement to have a crowd coming forward for us for that jump, or should we be thinking of doing something?
Could we put Summer Bright Lagers at the front of the crowd?
I don't think it's enough, mate. I like the beer as well.
Because, free beer, and then people will surge forward for that sweet beer.
Okay,
maybe just a small cup.
So you think at the very beginning we come out and just go free beer,
guys?
Up here.
There's 100 beers up the front. Surge.
Not a bad idea.
I mean, it's as basic as you get, offering free beer to get people close to you.
And then, are you going to jump on?
I think we have to jump. We have to have some air. There's no like barrier. There's none. Often at gigs there's like a trough where the security is. We don't have to clear the trough, do we?
Yes.
Do we?
Small trough.
Because quite often those troughs are about 2 meters wide. What if we don't clear the trough and we just land awkwardly on the fence?
I think it's important for crowd safety.
Yeah, there's going to be a small trough.
To have a trough.
Oh, well, then we have to jump. There's no fall in if there's a trough.
Yes.
You're leaping as hard as you can.
Well, you could have a plank. We could have a plank.
a gang, like an air bridge.
We could have an air bridge.
We have a Qantas air bridge.
From the stage across to the thing. But I'm happy.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turf my boat on. Mm-hmm. I guess I'll start on stage with the boat, push it off into the surf.
Yep.
And then I just got to chase after it, just like launching a normal boat. I'll probably roll up. I know I'll be in a wetsuit. I would have rolled up my cuffs.
Jump into the boat?
Not into the boat. I'll jump into the water, into the people, swim to the boat, climb aboard the boat.
Okay.
And probably once I'm in, then I'll give the all clear for you to come out.
Okay, so we're not going. So I'm going second.
Well, we don't want to. We don't want to confuse the crowd with too many bodies flying into the surf.
Okay, I can do that. Okay, so that's what I wanted to sort out. So you're going to go. You're going to launch a boat first.
Yep.
Then you're going to go.
I'll launch in,
and then I'll go.
I'll swim into the boat.
Yep.
I mean, in my head, this all takes 10 seconds, but it might take minutes.
Perfect. All right, that's all I wanted to know.
Okay, fantastic.
Hey, Amy Shark is a huge artist at the moment. We're about to hear Weekends, which people would have heard before. She's going to join us on the other side of this song because we have a very special request for her with regards to our crowd surf show.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
New track from Amy Shark. It's been out for a while, Ham. We love it on this station, and it got us thinking. With regards to our crowd surf show, it happens on Thursday, Ham. Got us thinking about Amy Shark, and she joins us now as we want to throw something at her. Amy, congratulations and welcome.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me on the show.
Mate, we're thrilled to have you on. Your Night Thinker EP debuted. It's at number 2 on the ARIA charts at the moment. So,
no.
Cracking week.
Ridiculous.
Cracking week for the Shark. Amy, I don't know if you've heard about what we're doing on Thursday, our entire show, crowd surfing.
I have got wind of this.
Well, Amy, we're pretty excited that we'll be on a sea of humans, and we're wondering whether you'd be up for performing, obviously because you've got great songs out at the moment, but also because your surname lends to the excitement of if we were in an ocean of humans, wouldn't it be great to have a shark attack at some point during the day?
Well, it's certainly got the crowd going in Jaws.
I know the movie pretty well, so I could reenact a few lines.
That's
if we
good.
needed
Well,
some drama added to the day.
What we were hoping to do was just not tell people when you were going to perform throughout the day and leave it essentially up to you, and then sound this siren at any time you wanted to come on. And then we can just yell, shark attack, shark attack. Amy Shark is ready to perform.
And then you come out and say, play Weekends, and the crowd goes wild.
Guys, this is going to be so much fun. That sounds awesome.
Now, if this
I'm
works,
so on board.
we want you to take this concept with you to all the festivals around the world, everywhere you're playing, and just go, look, guys, I don't come on unless I do a shark attack siren beforehand.
Yeah. It's totally my idea too. I came up with it.
Well, fantastic. So, we'll have the siren on ready.
Yep.
Obviously, you might need other band members or something. I don't know how it's going to run, but you let them know when you're ready.
Right.
We'll fire up the siren. You come out and perform. And during that performance, would you be up for a stage dive?
I mean, have you crowd surfed before?
I've crowd surfed as a participant, being at a concert, but not myself.
as a punter.
I haven't thrown myself.
Oh, someone's
into the
gone,
crowd.
get Amy up.
Yeah, that's it. Just throw her up. She definitely, I'm putting my hand up for help, and everyone thinks I'm just rocking out and want to be thrown up.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
I have experienced it before.
Is there a point then in the song where you think it might be best to jump in?
I mean, I think I'll vibe it out.
Mm-hmm.
If I get a vibe that I'm like, I think it's time to dive into the ocean of humans, then I'll do. Is that okay?
That's great. That is actually like a true shark. I mean, the sharks do not give anyone advance notice of their plans. They're very much a vibe animal, and you're operating a lot like your namesake.
Amy,
I take my business very seriously.
Amy, thanks so much. We look forward to seeing you on Thursday and you performing
Thank you, mate.
Weekends. The new track, the EP Night Thinker. It's out now, iTunes and in stores. Congratulations. We'll see you Thursday.
Thanks, guys. See you
Thanks,
then.
mate. Bye-bye. Ando, in a couple of days' time.
Yes, Thursday.
Thursday, we will be doing this show.
Let's keep surfing now. People's arms are hurting. Our crowd surfer show with me.
Certainly will, Ham. Crowd surfed, entire broadcast on top of people.
Could be a disaster.
These are people that have come forward and said, yes, we will be the crowd. We want you to get to 2 hours without falling and swimming and surfing upon us. They registered at HamishAndy.com. They have tickets. It's for 18 and over.
Yep.
And they'll be there. We're going to have 3 groups for around about 200, we think. And
rotating.
slowly rotate them around so they get rest times of a beer, times to catch up.
I reckon it will basically be like 15 on, 30 minutes off per group. We'll sort that out on the day, but it'll be difficult, but possible. That's what we're going for here for the crowd. And look...
We don't know.
That's the dream. That's the dream. Might be impossible and too hard, and we might figure that out in 10 minutes. But we were talking today going, look, we've got a $5,000 prize set aside for one lucky crowd person because we feel like we had to do something to say thank you to the crowd. On top of that, though, I thought I'll just give a ring around to a few of the crowd people and get them to recite a pledge that we came up with, Ando. because it's a solemn position that you're taking in the crowd. You're not an innocent bystander.
No.
You're an active participant in a huge thing that you can tell future generations about. And I wanted to make sure people understood like the level of seriousness it took to be in the crowd. Is that Jaden?
Ahoy, hoy.
Hey, Angus.
Hey, how you going?
Hi, is that Darcy?
Yes, it is.
Matty boy.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, is that Jack?
Hey.
Good on you, champion. Are you pumped for Thursday?
Yeah, been training up the arms, ready for it.
Yeah, what have you been doing?
Oh, nothing.
That's just...
I've just been mentally preparing for it.
No, that's good. Best to mentally prepare. Now that you're within 3 days of the event, there's not much you can do physically. Okay, enough small talk because we ran into a roadblock. Hey, Jack, I've got a pledge here for each crowd member to take. Would you be happy to just repeat after me as I read through the pledge?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet, here we go. I am a member of a very special crowd.
I'm a member of a very special crowd.
There are many crowd members like me, but I am unique.
There are many crowd members like me, but I am unique.
A bit like a bee in a busy hive, each bee is still pretty special.
A bit like a busy bee in a busy hive, but each bee is still special.
I pledge to hold any and all surfers above me aloft.
I pledge to hold any and all surfers above me.
My arms will ache, my wrists may get a little sore.
My arms will ache, my wrists may get a little sore.
But my focus will never wander.
But my focus will never wander.
With a full heart, a clear head and ready arms, I swear I literally will not let you down.
Am I supposed to remember all that? I've forgotten the first line, hey.
Everything that you just said, mate.
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
No, I can't.
Okay. I will not let you down. My arms. Okay, I got no idea.
Well, better have a crack at it now because the longer we leave it, the less you'll remember it.
Okay.
What was that last bit? What was that last bit?
Hold you high. That's it. I'm sure.
No, I'm going to take that. I'll hold you high is better. It's more concise.
But in the meantime, we need to talk about what we're doing on Thursday, which is this show.
Let's keep surfing now. People's arms are hurting. Our crowd surfer show with me.
Certainly are Crowd Surfing a show on Thursday. We hope 2 hours, and we're going to broadcast atop of a sea of humans.
Yep.
There's a couple of exciting things that have come to foot overnight. One is there are 50 extra tickets.
Yes, that's exciting. We've had a lot of people requesting, look, can we get there? It is in Melbourne on Thursday. It's at a venue, Max Watts, in the city in Melbourne. A lot of people asking, maybe it's the $5,000, thanks to Thirsty Camel and Summer Bright Lager that we've decided. And big thanks to them, because someone in the crowd should win $5,000, because the crowd's going to do an amazing job.
But on the most part, and we've spoken to a fair few of these people that have gone and registered tickets, it's the want
to be part of it.
To be part of it and to see, which is we're very grateful for, to see us get through a whole show broadcasting while crowd surfing.
To be able to say to their grandkids, hey, you know, most concerts, 99% of the action happens on stage, and then for a brief moment someone surfs. I went to the inverse of that. I went to one where almost nothing happened on stage, but for 99% of the time, I was being surfed atop of.
It got us, and we want to thank people for writing in suggestions, etc. A few people wrote in with regards to some records.
Yeah.
Now, there's one specific record that we're not going to touch.
No, it's an endurance record.
We're just going to put that to the side for the moment because we're not doing this.
We're aware of it.
We're not doing
this for world records. Yeah. But we'll just say, if you're listening, you know what we're talking about. We're aware of it. Yeah. And look, if it gets to towards the end of the show on Thursday, we'll mention it because we will be close. But let's not get...
That's not what we're doing the show
Let's not lose our focus before we start the glorious... We're just out there for the joy of surfing.
Yeah.
It's like Kelly Slater. You're out there, you're having a surf. Yeah. Someone paddles up and goes, did you know this is actually... one of the world surfing events.
Yeah.
You're actually at Bells Beach. And he'd go, no, I didn't know that. I'm out here having a surf. They go, well, you've actually just done 3 10-point waves. And he goes, is that good? I'm like, yeah, it's actually the best you can do. And he goes, thanks for paddling out, but I love surfing. And that's us.
That's us. That's us on
and
Thursday.
Then they go, well, you do one more and you got the world record. Yeah. Like, I do appreciate you mentioning that. I'll try my hardest.
Hey, and there is a record.
Having said that, this record got our attention.
Mainly because of how lame it is. If you're near a computer in the next 24 hours...
This is worth it.
Do yourself a favour and type in fastest 50-metre crowd surfing.
This is the only Guinness officiated record, as far as we can tell, for crowd surfing there is.
Because I mentioned this to you, Ham, because I came across it and I went, how fast do you reckon someone could surf 50 metres?
Well, when you said to me, there's this bunch in Germany that have done this.
Yeah,
and
it's schools. Schools have got together and done it. Now,
and look, good on them. It's fun to do
Yeah.
activities.
Yeah.
But, you're opening yourself up for some criticism when you telling the world via the internet, we've done this as fast as humanly possible.
Yeah.
What did you say? It's about 5 or 6 people wide, the chain of people,
Yep.
then a couple of hundred long.
Yep.
And the girl flops backwards onto the crowd.
She doesn't even get on the crowd fast.
It is one of. I mean, this. It doesn't take you long watching it before you go, okay, well, no one's done this record before.
Yeah.
There's no urgency whatsoever. It seems like it's at the pace at a big family dinner. Someone said, "Can you pass Nana the salt?" And you're in the middle of a conversation. You're like, "I'll get to it."
Exactly.
I'm not going to. She doesn't need the salt right now. It's a beautiful meal, Mum. She can have the salt towards the end of her meal. It's
And-
such a casual passing along of this girl.
Almost no look passing with the salt.
Yeah.
You know that where you kind of just holding
and
it
Uncle
out.
Bruce is eating. He doesn't know why you're handing him salt. And it's sort of this confused, sloppy, uncoordinated passing.
Yeah. They do this 50 metres. They pass a small girl 50 metres, and it takes them 2 minutes and 5 seconds. So boring and so slow was the record attempt that in the video itself that was broadcast on the Guinness Book of Records TV show, they have to speed up the footage.
They speed it up.
They speed it up double the speed.
At least. I reckon it's 3 or 4 times. And they're like, blah, 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 blah. And she just gets, then she starts moving at about the pace you would have thought a world record pace should be.
There's a cutaway of a cameraman falling asleep.
They cut to a tree whose leaves are slowly browning and falling off. Seasons come and go. Birds emerge and chirp, and they grow up and they take their first flight. We cut back to the crowd, and she's getting near the end.
And the kids celebrate because
no one's done it before. Yeah. And it's like that. It's
and
like when we
probably got a day off.
And
school.
the guy from Guinness is there, the guy in the hat, and he gives them the certificate. Yeah. And you go, was it you telling me about some kids you knew tried to roll a bean with their nose?
Yeah.
And it's just like, you've invented one no one's done.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing that excites us about this is, by these guys in Germany having got this... Sorry, last thing, doesn't on the top of the video go like Guinness Classic or something?
Yeah, it's a classic. It's one of the classics, apparently.
You're embarrassing yourselves, Guinness.
Yeah.
Go back to the lady with the big eyes.
Yeah.
All right? That spooked everyone. And those eyes really came out of her head. The thing about this is, you've done the record now, guys.
Yeah.
Be prepared to defend it.
Yes.
Like, welcome to the world
of
heavyweight boxing.
We thought...
welcome to the world of titles.
We thought on Thursday, Ham, we should try and beat this record.
This is wide open to be smashed because these guys just didn't try.
Yeah.
I mean, they tried, but...
We're not going to ask Guinness to come down. We're just going to claim
Don't care.
it.
We don't really care. I mean, everyone's seen the certificate.
I think our room is about...
It's perfect. I checked.
18 metres long or so.
Perfect. So we've got a crowd that's 18 metres deep.
Yeah.
You and I think we do it together.
Yeah.
And we have been talking about being on an inflatable mattress with a Persian rug on it, dressed as Aladdin and Jasmine. If you didn't hear the show the other day, that's one of the things we want to try and do.
Yeah, well, someone suggested it.
On the show, while the cast of Aladdin sings A Whole New World. This almost will time out perfectly. Yeah. So, number one, we're definitely going to get the world record for 2 guys dressed as Aladdin and Jasmine on a magic carpet, crowd surfing 50 metres.
Yes.
Number 2, I'm almost positive we're going to get the world record for 50 metres.
So we'll try it.
3 laps, just like an Olympic pool.
Yeah,
up to the back, down to the stage, back up to the back. If we do it under 2 minutes, that's the world record.
We're going to try it on Thursday, everyone.
Can't wait.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hamish Andy to drive you home. Look, pumped, but also day out jitters.
Yeah, pumped but apprehensive, Andy.
Yeah, exactly, because tomorrow, Ham, we plan to do a crowd surf show. A show where we broadcast for 2 hours, crowd surfing the entire time.
Is it a good idea? Maybe. Have we missed something in the prep?
Definitely.
Probably, yeah, definitely. I mean, we only thought of this about a week ago, and then we just assumed that everything would run like clockwork.
We need to tick off kind of what everyone can expect.
Yep.
We know that the crowd's coming, which is very important in a crowd surf show.
I'll tell you one thing I did this morning that might have been dumb.
Yeah.
But I just thought I'd do it anyway. I held a chair above my head for a minute. And it's harder than you think. And I wish I didn't. Because we're asking for 120 of those.
Yes. But do you think that you with a solitary chair is harder than, say, 10 people with you on top of them?
I hope not.
Yeah, same. I don't know.
And a chair has handles.
Yeah.
Really, the legs were
truly
handles.
is going to be the people show. It's the ultimate people show.
It's the ultimate people
It's
show.
going to rely on the people the entire time. Tomorrow, we attempt to do this.
Let's keep surfing now. People's arms are hurting. Our Crowd Surfer show with me.
Certainly do plan to broadcast live crowd surfing for Ham 2 hours.
2 hours, Ando.
Yep.
Sunrise to sunset on the show, which is 4 to 6 p.m. Look, we thought of this, I don't know, when did it come out? 10 days ago or something like that? And we said to each other, we sat there and we went, all right, yeah, that sounds like fun. I think it came from a discussion of you and I just talking about the fact we've never crowd surfed.
Yes.
And then it led to a bit of, the next logical step would be, let's see if we can do it for 2 hours. A bit like, then we'll really have it out of our system. We'll never want to do it again.
Well, we heard someone was telling us about a gig where a guy crowd surfed for a long time, which was like one song.
And we thought, all right, you think that's long?
Yeah.
We'll crowd surf way, way, way past where anyone would normally think it's interesting. Way past, way over the horizon.
Yeah.
We'll really test people's patience and endurance.
Strength.
With how long we intend to crowd surf. So tomorrow we've got, I think it's roughly 800 people coming. I can't remember the exact stats on the venue, but there'll be enough people that we can have a few hundred in the pit.
They're on duty?
Us. It's only about 50 square metres,
Yeah.
the pit, which actually kind of works well.
Yep.
It's, think small apartment floor space, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's all right, that works. And then here's going to be the tough bits for tomorrow. When we're sort of refreshing the crowd,
Yes.
because we're giving people breaks, they'll be in phases. As one side is emptying, they'll have to pass us across that
To the filling
crevice.
side, and then they'll move through, but still pass us, or they'll move through and carry us.
But it'll be like cold and hot water, you know what I mean? Like it'll be where that layer.
Yes, where the ocean meets the sea.
Yes, we'll have to. There'll be some sort of current there that we have to get across, and then we're safely onto the new crowd. Look, let's assume that works.
Yeah.
Here's the way the day will run, like
Hey,
the loose rundown.
We come out. You're going to enter the crowd first.
Yep. I'll have my dinghy.
Yes.
I'm going to throw that onto the crowd.
Yes.
Kind of like pushing your boat out to sea and then chasing it.
Then you jump on, get in, then you jump in the crowd,
And I'll-
swim up to your boat.
And that will be the first of many, I assume, requests to the crowd to move me in the direction I wish to go. And I hope we're all like, yeah, we're a team. This works. But I'm also aware that you just might not go in the direction you want to go.
Yes.
We're asking a lot of people here to work together as a team that haven't met each other before.
Then I'll enter.
Yep.
And then we begin.
And what animal are you on? The swan, the crocodile?
Yeah, I think at this stage, the stingray, the stingray they bought was a kid's one, so it couldn't fit a 2-year-old on it. So I don't think I'll be on the ray. But besides that, I'll be on some kind
Are
of
you
animal.
chucking out the croc and then...
I thought I'd jump in with the animal.
On it.
I was hoping to go crocodile hunter, like wrestle the crocodile into it or something like that. But
Okay.
anyway, we'll assess that. Then...
Well, have a think about it, because
It's
like if
tomorrow.
you fall, it's over.
Yeah, exactly. It's no good. We don't want to fall.
No. So then we're away. Then we're into it.
Then away. Then, like, kind of 20 minutes in, the German band sensation Milky Chance, responsible for these songs. They'll be coming out, Ham.
Oh, God, can't get them off. Well, it's Milky Chance. We've got other stuff to do.
They're playing a couple of tracks.
Yeah.
And one of them's agreed to go for a crowd surf in their second song, having never crowd surfed before.
That'll be an amazing
They're a
moment.
folk band. They're a bit worried about that. So we need to get out of the way.
So we need to get out of the way, don't we? We need to say to the crowd, move us up back.
Yep.
Because Milky Chance coming in the crowd.
Then I think the most difficult part is your drum kit is going to come out on a platform surfed out.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get out of your dinghy onto your drum kit.
Swim across the ocean to the kit.
Jack then comes down with his guitar. He's joined by Darren Middleton, the guitarist from Powderfinger. And you guys are going to play the start of the surf.
Is it Beach Boys Surfing Safari? Is that the name of the song?
Exactly.
Me leaving, this is the bit I'm worried about. Me leaving the boat, swimming across the sea of people to my platform, getting up, being held steady, sitting down, and then getting ready to rock.
Yes.
To me, that seems difficult. I know I watch Survivor a lot more than the average person, but it sounds like a Survivor challenge. Like, you will leave your boat, you will swim across, you will get up on the drum platform, you'll get your balance, you'll play a song. It seems easy when Jeff Probst is talking about it, but it could be hard in the execution.
At any point, a siren might sound throughout the show, and that means Amy Shark is coming because it's a shark attack. It's a shark siren, which means she'll come on when we hear the siren, and she'll play her songs. Weekends is the latest one. She's going to play Weekends, and she's responsible for these hits. Great. That's Adore, of course. Beautiful. Yep. So she'll rock out to those. She's never crowd surfed as a performer, only a punter. So at some point, she's going to leap.
I have my money on her, not because she's done it before as a punter, but I have my money on her being the most at home crowd surfing.
Nice. What makes you say that?
I just think she's, she knows what she's doing out there. She's played a lot of gigs.
Then after that, Ham, we...
Not taking anything away from that festival you and your brother's band played.
Yeah, there wasn't quite the crowd at 10 a.m. on a Saturday morning to warrant a surf.
Just so we don't break this one guy's neck, we're not going to surf.
Then, Ham, the world record for 50 metres of crowd surfing...
We came across it yesterday.
...is a real lazy, in our mind, 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
It's a laughable attempt.
We are going to beat that dressed as Aladdin and Jasmine on a flying carpet.
Yep.
So that we'll get that out of the way. Then Luke McGregor comes out, stand-up comedian Luke McGregor, and he's going to tell a joke. He said he's never had a joke go so well that it's warranted a crowd surf.
Well, who would have?
He's going to come out with a joke and do something that no comedian's ever done before, I think.
We've been in audiences where, the comedian's killing it, but never do they crowd surf. Never is it going that well.
He's going to tell a joke, drop the mic, and the crowd will go off regardless of whether they like it, just
and
to give
surf.
him the sensation. That's how the day's going to work. That's how we hope it's going to work. 13, 10, 60. What have we missed?
Are we living in a fool's paradise?
Yes.
Are you listening to this going, you think it's going to go like that, but you're mad,
but it ain't.
You haven't thought about this. Here's a reality check. Do you have a reality check for us, or have you looked at our schedule and gone, yeah, should go off without a hitch?
13, 10, 60 is the number. It's Hamish and Andy.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
Tomorrow on the show, we're doing this.
Let's keep surfing now. People's arms are hurting. Our crowd surfer show with me.
Crowd surfing for an entire 2-hour show.
Sounds easy. Not really.
We'll see. We just outlined how we feel the day is going to go. You can check that out at the podcast, hamishandy.com. And thank you to all our podcasters. But Sean on 131060, have we missed anything, or do you think it's clockwork?
Ahoy, boys.
Ahoy to you.
Ahoy, Shawnee.
I'm just awfully nervous that no one's thought about Hamish coming down with another bout of food poisoning.
Oh, yes.
Sean.
Yes,
what,
we've had big build-ups before.
What a tragic stone to throw in such a confined space, Sean. Is this because I fronted up the next day like a hero and staggered into work and got on the mic and did a show and causing everyone to go, oh, you weren't really that sick? When... Truth be told, I was
down a country.
I was a dead man walking. Well, not Australia, mate, so a different country.
I think that's what he was just talking about. Sean, look, that's good. How are you feeling? What are you going to eat tonight?
I certainly won't be having any chicken tenders.
Yeah. Just stay safe.
With poison aioli.
Stay safe tonight.
Yeah. I had just a cheese ravioli for lunch.
Yeah.
Staying away from me.
Good. Mandy on 131060.
Really low blow, Sean.
Mandy. I think I heard Mandy giggling.
I did.
Ahoy.
Sympathy giggle, and much appreciated,
Ahoy,
Mandy.
guys.
Ahoy.
Mandy, what haven't we thought of?
I'm hoping you have thought of it. I'm thinking about toilet breaks.
Yeah, that just came to my mind as well.
Look, I think we are absolutely running the rule that you run, Ando, when we're doing an interstate trip and Sam wants to go to the toilet.
There'll be no wheeze.
We're making good time and there'll be no wheeze.
Okay.
It's just going to be 2 hours of cross your legs and hope for the best.
Particularly because we'll put those wetsuits on.
Yeah.
And
you can go in a wetsuit.
You can normally go in a wetsuit if you're in water, but you can, yes, you can.
The plot thickens.
Kai on 131060. Kai, what have we thought about for the crowd surf show?
Ahoy, boys.
Ahoy, Kai.
Look, I'm sorry, boys, but you're dreaming. Have you ever tried to balance on one of them blow-up swans?
Yeah, and I have almost cracked my head on the side
They
of the pool.
are impossible.
They're not easy.
Yeah, okay.
Let alone being carried by people, but in the water you'd think it'd be easier. And I'm telling you, boys, I'm feeling for you. It's going to be a short 2 minutes, I reckon.
Okay. The thing is, Kai, if we fall off the swan, we're still caught by people. I mean, you're not like that's fine.
But it might surprise Amanda. He's got a great point. Have you ever jumped on one of those? I've had one.
Yeah.
It's dead now.
I'm all for it, boys, but I'm worried.
Because in your head, you think, Kai, maybe this was your experience too. You think you're going to jump on, grab the swan by the neck, and everyone's going to cheer.
Yeah.
it's like Wipeout, the TV show. You just hit it, you bounce straight off.
Kai, I'm bringing a backup, just inflatable mattress, just a standard lie low. If things get rough,
A raft.
I can just get onto that.
Rough raft.
So hopefully that puts you at ease. Jared.
He raises a great point, though.
Jared on 131060. Jared, talk us through it. What have we missed?
Boys, I got faith in you. You're going to kill it. You've planned this one out really well. I reckon you're going to smash it.
You sound like you're being a bit sarcastic.
Nah, you got this.
You've planned this one out really well. No, thank you, Jared. That's exactly what we needed.
Well, that's a little bit of a jab, isn't it? I mean,
That's a nice jab.
that's nice from Jared because, obviously earlier today I was a bit down, Ham.
You were.
And later on in the show...
Well, you had a bad patch today, and we all had to rally around you and help you through it. We do have the audio
of that
coming up in about half an hour.
But, Jared, that absolutely means a lot. We're going to go to a break.
David, I think David snuck in right here on the buzzer. Dave, ahoy.
Yeah, ahoy, boys. Those wetsuits, they make them for a reason, eh? They're hot, real hot.
Yeah. I'm worried about heat.
Yes.
We might have to air condition the venue down to about 2 degrees. So we'll tell the crowd to come in parkas, and we should be about right.
Haim, our crowd surfing show is tomorrow.
Yep.
And look, we're pretty pumped up now to do it. This is, obviously it's a people's show, and this is ultimate faith in the people. We're hoping that they will hold us aloft for 2 hours.
It's not about us, Ando, tomorrow. It's about the crowd. If the crowd gets us through the show, it's a huge feather in all of their hats.
Yes.
Now, there's going to be hundreds and hundreds, several hundred people crammed into Max Watts in Melbourne tomorrow, where we're doing the show from. And look, I'm pumped. And I know from talking to people across this week and on email and stuff, the crowd is excited.
Yep.
And we have to have ultimate faith in the crowd, and I think we do.
Well, I lost a bit of faith, didn't I?
But today you had a little wobble. You had what can only be called a crisis of confidence in the crowd, and you were feeling it. We're in the studio here. I thought we were just having a chat, and then you got very distant. And you explained to me that you were concerned, and you had questions over the attitude leading into tomorrow. And I thought, all right, hang on a sec. Let me call some crowd members and hear it from their mouths. See if they could cheer you up. This is what happened. G'day, is that Andrew?
Yes.
How are you, mate? It's Hamish here.
How are you?
Yeah, really good, mate. Hey, thanks so much for being part of the crowd surfing show tomorrow.
No worries.
How are you feeling, like strength-wise, like feeling pumped?
Yeah, fully trained.
Okay, yeah, great. The thing is, Andrew, I wondered if you'd give me a hand because Andy's having a bit of a crisis of confidence. Like, he just doesn't feel like the crowd are going to hold us aloft for the full 2 hours, and Ando's a bit worried about where everyone's head and heart is at. So if I put Andy onto you, can you just do your best to pump him up and pull him out of this cloud?
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, okay, here he is. I'll try and not get him on. There you go, Nico.
Hey, man.
Hey, mate, how are you?
Yeah, good. Just a little worried about the fact that, maybe people are going to get too tired or...
Don't be crazy, Andy. This is what I'm saying. Andrew's here to pump you up.
Yeah, mate. All the guys that I've spoken to have, we've done plenty of training. We're all sort of carrying each other on each other's shoulders, getting ready for tomorrow night.
But not too much.
So,
you're not sore or anything heading in.
No way would I have delayed onset muscle soreness.
Exactly. So tonight's rest night, get a good sleep and ready for tomorrow.
Hi, Andy. How are you?
I'll look just, a little bit worried about tomorrow and, you're going to be in the crowd. Are you coming, to help out and obviously keep us aloft, or are you just coming for Amy Shark?
I'm coming to give you guys a lift. We're flying down from the Gold Coast just to help out, to lend a hand.
They're coming all the way from the Gold Coast to Melbourne.
Yeah, Gold Coast. I mean, obviously you
all
guys...
the way from the Gold Coast.
Yeah, I know, but and you guys party up there. I'm just worried.
Music festivals 24/7. This is the fittest crowd in
I'm
the world.
just worried that she has too many drinks and loses her motor skills. And what if we do?
Come on, mate. What sort of an attitude is that going in? I keep telling you've got to have a bit more of a bright, sunny disposition, okay?
There'll be no drinks before lifting. How about that?
Here he is. Give him a rev
I don't want to speak to him.
Give him a rev up, Dill. Andy, he's coming all the way from Toowoomba. You be a good boy and you get on the phone.
Yeah, Ando,
Dill.
come on. I've booked a flight. I think if I'm a representation of crowd vibe, it's through the roof. So
it's through the roof, Andy. I mean, that's dangerous for us, but
there's a lot of great things in Melbourne. I mean, what's to say you don't come down here and get caught at a tourist attraction like St Mark's Cathedral?
He's going to see SMC later.
Only one thing on my mind.
Well, can you promise me that you won't go to the cathedral?
All right, I can promise that.
That's cute. How old are you, Dylan?
21.
Bloody big call for a 21-year-old to fly down to Melbourne and promise a mate that he's not going to go to
the
cathedral.
Day off work and everything.
All right, he's made a sacrifice for you, Endo. Yeah, you cheer up.
Hey.
Happy birthday, Andy.
Good job.
Yeah, well, there's not a lot to be happy about at the moment.
Of course
because,
it is, mate. It's your birthday year.
No, and, obviously I'm just worried about tomorrow.
Andy, I'd like you to understand this, mate. Look, I've got a big arm session planned for tomorrow afternoon, so I've got a nice pump up coming into that place. I will hold you aloft on my own.
Wow.
I will carbo load as much as I need to, and I will be the people's champion for holding you aloft.
Do you need any more?
Yeah, well, just hold on. I mean, do you have experience in this field?
I'd say I'm a pretty strong fellow. Andy, how much do you weigh?
90 kilos.
Oh, I can lift 2 of you, mate.
Well, I'll be there too, and I weigh 90 as well, so you actually will be lifting 2 of Andy. If worst comes to worst, Sando, just that guy straining for the last half hour.
With both of us above his head.
Both of us above his head in some sort of like double human lift.
Yeah.
As everyone else has just tapped out and maybe gone home or just getting a drink at the bar.
I'm pretty excited. Hopefully,
that's not crowd surfing.
Yeah.
Let's be clear, that's man surfing.
Yeah. But tomorrow, everybody, the Crowd Surf Show, be tuning in from 4. Follow it in our social pipes. Because
there have been times where I've had a facade of confidence over this, going, deep down I've had worries of how this is going to work. I can genuinely say now I'm being taken over by excitement. I think we're going to do it.
So do I.
This is The People's Show. It's made up of your calls.
Ahoy, hoy. Hey, how you doing?
Hello, boys.
Your stories.
James, get off the roof!
And your support.
Happy birthday, Andy.
Good, Joshy.
But this afternoon, Hamish and Andy will need the support of the people more than they ever have before.
Been training up the arms, ready for it?
For an entire show, a sea of 900 dedicated legends will fill the Max Watts music venue in Melbourne to keep Hamish and Andy afloat for 2 hours.
I pledge to hold any and all surfers above me aloft.
The people will be the ocean, and Hamish and Andy will be surfing, baby. Crowd surfing.
Let's keep surfing now. People's arms are hurting. Our crowd surfer show with me.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Welcome.
Hamish Andy to drive you home. We are in Melbourne. We're at Max Watts, the venue for our crowd surf show. We've got an amazing crowd in front of us. To set the scene, everybody.
This is huge.
Wherever you are in Australia, to set the scene where you're in your car on the way home, we have 2 groups, Ham. There's a blue group and a red group. And
hundreds and hundreds of people in each group. Pop your drink down, mate. You're about to crowd surf. we need both hands. No, hydrate. We've got the first of a couple of hundred people packed in tight in front of us. This is the blue group. You guys will do the first 20 minutes or so.
As we plan, Ham, to crowd surf for an entire show, for 2 hours, everybody. We are dressed in wetsuits. Obviously, that's surfing attire. Hugely regrettable. It's bloody hot.
So hot. We both dislocated shoulders putting them on. Very difficult. Don't know how to do it. Doesn't matter.
But we've got rip cords like surfboards would for our microphones. So if they go askew, we'll be able to find them in the sea of people.
Look, how are you guys feeling as the crowd? Are you pumped? Are your hands... This is good. This is what we need. This is what Australia has tuned in for. Now, we know the degree of difficulty for the crowd is sky high. And so far, this is a very ambitious thing to try and do for a whole show. But it's because of the people in front of us and the people tuning in from around Australia that are part of this historic event that I know. I've got a good feeling, Ando, that we will surf out to 6 o'clock. Yes, we will.
Cackling Jack's here, guys, our lifesaver. He's on Surf Patrol today. For people out there, he's dressed in surf attire. You're going to go out and get us if we capsize or anything, Jack?
Can I give you my first opinion of the surf?
Yeah.
Of the waves? Of the crowd, I think they need to bunch up more. I feel like there's too many gaps in there.
Wait, he's on the Surf Patrol, guys. He knows.
Guys, he knows. This is what he does. It's his bread and butter.
They're going to get to it, Jack. They're going to get to it. A huge couple of hours. Milky Chance are playing everybody. German band, sensational band, very confused Germans because, of course, they're coming here and not... Obviously, is it very often that you'd sit there and all the action's in the crowd rather than on the stage?
They've never surfed before. They've never crowd surfed, and you guys will give them their dream today. That's a huge gift from you.
And at any point, a siren might go off, which means there'll be a shark attack, Amy Shark will come and perform as well, which is very exciting. Hey, I mean, should we get into this? This is meant to be a whole show crowd surfing,
let's surf.
and we're waffling.
Let's surf. Now,
you said you're going to go first, Dad.
I will. This is my boat. I just need... It's massive. I've already seen a few faces in the crowd scared. That's the boat, all right? This is my boat. I aim to surf in the boat for a lot of today. What? I was thinking we could move the boat to the back. I'll jump into the crowd, and then you just move me up to the boat. Yeah, take it back. Move the boat back.
Hamish is launching his boat. He wants the boat to move towards the back of the room. And then if we set the tone here...
Okay, guys, I'm coming in on this trajectory.
Hamish...
I need eyes.
Is looking at
I need hands.
4-metre run up from the stage. He's got a bit of a half-metre jump to get in there.
It will be a jump and a twist with a slight pike.
Are you going to keep your mic in hand, or are you going to shelve
I think I'll keep mic in hand.
Okay.
Here we go, guys. In 3, 2, 1. I'm in. Thank you, my people. Thank you, people. Surf me to my boat.
That was
surf me to my boat.
Clean. And he's in the boat.
I'm in the boat. I'm in the boat. We're doing it, Ando.
Fantastic.
Yes, you're incredible. You're incredible.
It's actually quite a high surf, everybody, because the hands are so high. Hamish, what's that, like 7 or 8 foot you're up there?
Luckily, I've been training, got crazy hops. Guys, rotate me round. Take the ease off your fellow waves. This is
Hamish
incredible.
Is aboard.
Yes. Let's keep our focus as Ando now tries to come into the surf. Maybe surf me back.
It might be too hard to have 2 inflatables out there. Hamish's boat is rather large.
I am taking up a lot of the ocean here. This is incredible. Only 1 hour, 59 minutes and 47 seconds to go, Ando.
Okay, here's my plan, Ham. It's the inflatables are going to be too big for the 2 of us. So what about this? I just jump in. I do a little bit of a surf around. If I get tired, is there room in your boat for me?
Sadly not. No, come aboard, Jack.
Okay.
That's a Titanic reference. It also means you drown. No.
All right, send Hamish to the back, everybody. Hamish is on his...
Surf me to the back, you beautiful people.
He's in the boat. He's on his way.
We've had our first wobble.
Okay, it's been a wobble. Let's pause him there, and then I'd like some attention back this way. As I'm about to enter...
Come on in, baby. The surf feels good.
3, 2, 1...
And he's gone. He's in the air. It's a solid catch. He's coming into the boat. Come aboard, Ando. Warning.
I'm in.
You need cut-like skills.
And we'll go to a song.
We're doing it.
It's Hamish Andy driving you home. Crowd surfing the entire time.
Yes.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
Crowd surf show.
Hamish Andy. We're driving you home.
This is unbelievable,
The Crowd
Ando.
Surf Show. And we're crowd surfing currently. Now,
couple of wobbles.
Now,
This is unbelievable. This crowd is incredible,
now,
Ando.
if there's a strength to the crowd, just to pause us for a second, I need to get some crowd feedback as we sit here aloft.
Why don't you jump overboard and I'll make us some snacks from the emergency rations.
What's your name, mate?
I'm Josh. I spoke to you yesterday, mate.
Hi, Josh. You look different than you sound. Josh, I would like to know, is it easier passing us round, or is it easier doing like stints of a couple of moments?
First of all, Andy, happy birthday.
Happy birthday! It's a surprise party!
I don't actually celebrate birthdays.
Could have fooled
Josh,
us, mate. You always make us buy presents.
And if I had to say, I think it's easier doing stints of holding you up.
Yeah, and
right, the constant pass is tough, is it? Yes.
I think if I can answer for whoever's under me, I can feel a hand quivering on my ass right now. So I just feel like it might be easier if they're passing us round, so we don't reach the spot of muscle failure.
I think you might be sweating.
I'm not sweating. I promise I will not sweat.
You should see.
I'm in a 10mm sweatsuit. It is a sweatsuit.
Okay, it is a sweatsuit.
I might go nude. I think I might go nude.
Okay, so is it dawning on crowd members now as I chat to another girl? I'm going to leap down. You guys are holding us so high. It's quite scary.
Actually, Ando, here we go. I got a tall man. You feel like you can make it another 5 or 6 minutes?
5 or 6 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, is it dawned on you down there that this is meant to be 2 hours?
Yes, my arms
are hurting, but we're prepared.
This is the lull. This is the lull we talked about, guys. And we're going to fight through it with maximum
feels like
excitement.
an early lull to me.
We're going to have a lot of lulls, lot of laughs, lot of love in the crowd.
My other question for our crowd is it easier that we're in a boat, do you think, or should we be going nude?
I reckon nude.
And he's saying it, it's a trap. He's leading you into a trap.
All right, we'll go to a song. On the other side of this, we're going to start our crowd rotation, okay?
We'll get you guys
so
have
you've
a
got
break.
About 5 more minutes, one more song, and then we get red team in.
Andrew, we've been surfing now for over 10 minutes. Like, it could already... It's already an Australian record. I'm calling an Australian record.
Okay, so we'll chase the crowd over after this song. It's Hamish and Andy. Woo!
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
Hamish and Andy driving home!
Oh, no!
Whoa!
The sea is restless.
That song got pretty exciting, and look, it was like crossing Bass Strait in a cyclone just then.
Okay, we're discovering something about the crowd.
Yeah.
It's almost been 20 minutes now for these guys in the pit, and
we're completely at their mercy.
We're 100% at their mercy, and that was just that was a bit about boat bouncing.
If they want choppy waters, we get choppy waters.
We're going to have choppy waters.
It's Hamish Andy driving you home, trying to crowd surf for an entire show. Milky Chance not far away, but can we have a round of applause from our red team for the blue team?
This crowd, Ando, they've held us aloft now for over 15 minutes.
For people at home, 250 people per team. The blue team have got us 20 minutes in. They've done their first shift.
It's 4:20. Let's change over.
Yeah, we're going to try and change over now. So I guess this is a little bit of a worry because it's where the ocean meets the sea, which is normally really weird currents kind of happening. So we're going to have the blue team kind of start to enter.
Yep. You guys, let's all be friends. I mean, I've sweated all over everyone already, so everybody's got a special souvenir.
In comes...
We're now being passed to the new team as the old team leaves.
Just make sure there's a pass that happens. I feel some degree of nervousness.
Lots of hands on bums, lots of hands on backs. You guys are just incredible. This is amazing.
Yeah. The current moves below us, Ham, as 200 people move to our left.
Miss you, blue team.
And 200 people come in from our right.
And
it's an incredible changeover.
Ando,
it does look like a current.
It's going seamlessly. We are being passed effortlessly now onto the red team.
We're going to have a break on the other side of this. German band Milky Chance is going to perform. Stick around. Hamish and Andy trying to crowd surf for an entire show.
Let's go for a surf.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast. 900 people getting their entire month's upper body workout in one afternoon, and 2 radio hosts with chiropractic appointments booked for tomorrow. This is Hamish and Andy's crowd surfing show.
It's Hamish Andy driving you home. She's a wild sea, Ham. She is a wild sea.
You never know what the sea is thinking. I do now, actually. It's making me hump.
The thing we've found as we try and crowd surf an entire show is as the room rotates, because we've got groups of 250 Ham coming in, they've been at the bar for the first 20 minutes. And so we've got a very different type of sea coming in. I'm worried for this next little bit, Ham, because it's going to be the first time where the crowd isn't just on us, and nor should they be, because they're about to put all their attention...
Sorry, I'm just getting some air. Sorry.
You are getting air. All their attention towards the stage. A little bit of attention to keeping up in the air as we try and crowd surf the entire show. But you please put your hands together, make them feel welcome. From Germany, Milky Chance, everybody!
Yeah!
Hello.
Guys, thank you so much.
Clemens, Philip, I can't face you at the moment. Sorry, it's not me being rude. It's just that I'm at the want of the sea of people. Hey, guys.
It's all right.
Obviously, this is weird.
It's not weird.
It's not weird?
It's normal.
Whoa!
All right,
Sorry, I was just trying to face you guys.
Well, it looks like you were in a birthing class, Ando, so that's how we show a lot of respect in Australia to a band.
Now,
it's the highest honour.
You guys were saying that neither of you have crowd surfed before.
No, never.
Now, which one of you has chosen to crowd surf today?
I do.
You're going to do it.
It's a beautiful crowd. We can't recommend it highly enough.
Now,
they're strong, they're gentle, they caress you, they love you.
Now, I understand those woos are because there's a little bit of a dip in the old boat, and I'm in a trough. But I understand you guys are going to wait till the last song. Obviously, is that for injury reasons? You can get through the songs in case, you you come out second best after the jump?
Sorry, once again. What?
Yeah, fair
Well,
enough.
yeah, no, fair enough. Look, at the Andy's falling back into the crowd. Stay with him, Ando.
Okay.
Stay in the boat, boys. Stay in the boat.
Sorry.
A little bit of boat excitement.
Why don't we get into the song?
Let's hear a song,
Yes,
Andy.
let's hear a song, everybody. Sorry there, guys. A brief interlude while I went backwards for a bit. Milky Chance, take it away.
Thanks for being here, guys. Milky Chance, everybody.
All I feel is that I need you to pass around.
Milky Chance, everybody!
Milky Chance! What a moment, Ando, as we crowd surfed around in a boat, getting to see Milky Chance.
Hamish Andy Drive You Home. Blossom, that is the new single. It's out now, everybody. Sensational.
Awesome, guys.
Work, gents.
Can we just say, too, from the best seats in the house, that was amazing.
We got the true punter experience. I've never been able to be up. I mean, normally I should obviously take your top off or something to reward.
Oh, I'd love to take my top off. I'm sweating like a pig.
Guys, thanks so much for being here. I understand you've got a sold-out tour at the moment. You're playing a sold-out show this evening.
You want to come?
Man, yeah, surface across. I don't walk anymore. I have a new favourite way of transport.
Was there any discussion? Obviously, you're about to play another song for
Andy's just collapsed into his accordion.
Stolen Dance. You're about to play this track. Was there any discussion? Sorry, I'm trying to face you, but I can't.
You don't see Andrew Denton doing this on his show.
Was there any discussion with management when this idea to come and perform here and the idea of having to do a crowd surf or a crowd leap that you're about to do? Was there any discussion as... Well,
discussion about it?
Discussion as to the safety ahead of a sold-out show tonight?
You mean like doing it tonight?
No.
Well, I mean like you're leaping and maybe getting hurt. Not that you will, because we've got a very good crowd.
Well, yeah. I mean, there was a discussion.
And we're glad to see it resulted in a resounding yes. Do the Hamish and Andy show.
Well, we all know this song, guys. Stolen Dance, such a cracking song. Australia really got behind it. Take it away. And I understand at the end you're going to crowd surf. You're going to do a crowd leap. I think we need our seed to position Hamish and I right at the back at this point.
Yeah, if we get up near the back, then we'll have room.
And then you'll have room to go to the front.
Milky Chance.
We'll be asking a lot of our crowd. But good luck, gentlemen.
We'll stay up here in the life raft. Take it away, boys.
All right. So there's going to be a special version. It's like a better version of the song. Didn't pay that much. Actually, it doesn't really fit into the situation, but we did it anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, some wine, and imagine the moon, get cozy.
Alone in paradise, shouldn't talk about it. Shouldn't talk about it.
Hamish Andy driving you home, the crowd surf show. Milky Chance performing. Guys, it is time.
We are in position, Ando. We're in our
back.
dinghy. Well, technically it's an exploratory fishing boat, but we're in a very, very high-quality rubber boat at the back of the crowd.
Yes.
We have now been crowd surfing for 40 minutes.
Well done,
We've
guys.
been in the crowd for 40 minutes, and it's an unbelievable crowd.
Oh, no.
And the swan is now being held aloft on the crowd.
So this will be the first crowd surf from Milky Chance.
It'll be the last, actually.
Now, there is a swan out there.
I feel like I'm going to die.
Yeah, it can be daunting.
It's a cool feeling. Enjoy the adrenaline.
Are you going to jump onto the swan? I mean, that seems crazy to me. I think going nude straight into... I mean, you don't have to... As I say nude, I mean without a swan. Don't take your clothes off.
Propless.
Yeah, propless. I think it's safer, but what are you feeling? I mean, he's got a half-metre leap. How are you feeling about it?
Well, I think if you're going to jump on a swan, you have to mount it. You got to straddle it.
Yes, the two of them are hugging each other.
Just hugging and saying thanks for the memories.
Clemens and Philippe.
So sad that our career ends like this. I was hoping for so much more from our band.
I think he's still pondering whether to jump onto a swan or just to go straight in. What are you thinking?
Shall I do it now?
Yeah.
You can do it.
He's going for it.
He's going for it.
He's on! He's on! He's on! History!
We are
History! History! This is enormous! The Swan King! The Swan King! Oh, hail the Swan King!
I see a lot of relief on your face. Is there relief?
It's very comfortable, actually.
Yeah, welcome to our world. This is actually beautiful.
Hey, mate, thank you very much. Let's get the Swan back to the stage so they can get out of here ahead of their show. Milky Chance, everybody!
Huge result!
We're going to change back over crowds because we've done an amazing job for 40 minutes. And Haim will try and continue our crowd surf show after this.
It's only getting better!
Coming up, can Hamish play his electronic drum kit whilst crowd surfing?
The crowd will absolutely roar, and I'll just flick the sticks out and fall backwards into them.
The Surfing Drummer is next on Hamish and Andy's Crowd Surf Show. This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
How you feeling, guys?
Hamish Andy driving you home. Our crowd surf show. Obviously, this crowd doing so amazingly well. Summer Bright Lager and Thirsty Camel Bottle Shops obviously put up $5,000 for one lucky crowd member.
Someone here's going to win $5,000.
Yeah.
But really, the memories are priceless, right? Like, that's the real prize. Yeah, everyone's nodding. Ando,
Hamish, it's an endurance event for everybody. You guys are doing an amazing job.
The crowd are incredible here, and they're throwing bottles of water in. Packet of twisties I just got. I'm losing so much salt through sweat that, of course, I need the precious, nourishing, twisty power to replenish my salt levels. It's incredible, but we're about to do something very special.
We asked the people of the People Show, obviously this is truly the ultimate People Show, Ham, as Ham sculls another water.
Thank you. This is so amazing, you just tip it over the edge. That's where it's different to being in a real boat.
We asked them what are crowd surfing tricks that we should be thinking about, and the band called 21 Pilots, who we've had on the show before, apparently surf out a drum kit, and the drummer plays up top the crowd. That was suggested to us, and we have a drummer in our group. He doesn't play analog drums.
No way, I wouldn't.
He plays electronic drums. But, Ham, you're up for the challenge right now.
Look, Anna, we've got all the components. We have a drummer, we have a crowd, we have a drum kit on a platform.
Yes.
Here's what we are going to try and do, is push the platform out onto the crowd. I will then either go man overboard... and then try and paddle my way up onto the raft, or if the kit's near enough, maybe step on. Probably some man overboard's going to happen.
Yep. Might stay on board so I can describe what's happening, just because I think both of us going out and not being able to describe anything would be a terrible, terrible radio.
I mean, the show's been bad radio already. Probably it's been very messy, but God, it's been fun inside here.
The platform, everybody, is around about 1.5 metres by about 2 metres.
Great measurement. Painting the scene.
That's going to be surfed out. It obviously got made overseas by the same engineers at McLaren Williams. It's the lightest fibre you can possibly imagine, and it's structurally sound enough for Hamish to get on board. Then we're going to require Ham to be pretty still, I'd imagine.
Yeah, probably need to be pretty still.
You've got Jack, the guitarist for Cool Boys and the front man. He's going to be playing guitar for us, but we knew it'd be too much pressure for Cackling Jack, so we brought him back up. The guitarist from Powderfinger, everybody. Darren Middleton joins us. Thanks for doing this, Darren. Now, Daz, you've had a little run through with Jack. I saw you guys jamming earlier on. How are you feeling ahead of it?
I feel pretty good about it. I can't believe this is kind of working.
Yeah, we're as shocked as the next person. So, Darren and Jack, Powderfinger and Cool Boy and the front man, what a super group. They are going to combine now. You pick up your axes. Hamish, let's get this boat to the back of the crowd.
Let's float to the back. Let's float to the back here at the pit.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
This is a question that I know we're all thinking is, what's the toilet situation?
We've been twice in the boat and I keep saying it's wet. It's an absolute mess in here.
Okay.
So sorry to all the people that are getting wet.
If we set the tone...
This would be real.
If we set the tone back at ground control, let's launch the platform. Here it comes out.
Guys, here comes the platform. If you're feeling...
Yes, there's nervousness. And
if you need a break, rotate to the edge.
This is the ooh of a crowd going, oh no.
What are you doing,
this
guys?
This isn't going to work.
You could have just done it properly.
It's certainly going to be the highest you've been sitting, Ham. So, Ham, do you want the boat to go to the platform and you step on? Is that the smartest thing?
I'm just looking at who's over my starboard side here.
Yes, I think boat to platform's a smart play.
Boat to platform.
Here we go. We've docked with the platform.
Okay, they've been docking. It's appropriate music. Hamish is now heading towards...
I'm leaving the boat now, guys. You're going to feel a little bit more weight.
He is on the platform, everybody.
I'm perched like a ninja.
Okay.
This feels incredible.
Well done, Ham. Let's try and move the boat back a little bit if we can. I'm now towards the back of the crowd. Hamish is sitting, I would say, over 2 metres high in the crowd and on a drum stool. It's perfectly still, though.
It's incredible, Ando. This is actually how I practice at home with my neighbours. So
Ham, make sure the drums are working, mate. This is your one.
I'm taking my safety brace off my
microphone.
This is
He's
real...
picking up his drumsticks.
Got the sticks. You guys ready? We're going to play the start of the music we've been playing for the last 2 weeks, and then after I'm done, I'm probably going to fall backwards.
Wow.
Just a heads up that the moment might get too much for me.
Okay.
And then if I could just be gently surfed back to the boat. That would be lovely.
Okay, Ham, just do a quick test of the drums. There he is. Okay.
So can I get just a touch more snare?
All right.
Perfect.
Ham, this is your moment. There's no practicing anymore.
No, there's not, is there? I just realised
there was very little practicing beforehand. But on your count, you get to bring in Powderfinger's guitarist and Cackling Jack.
Oh my God!
The drummer the guitarist from Cool Boys in the Front.
Guys, we're 21 parts. You ready to do this? Good luck, okay. Man. On my count. 1, 2, 3.
And he's back in the boat! Oh my gosh! Huge round of applause from Darren from Powderfinger.
Huge!
Big round of applause for the crowd.
Massive. I just achieved a first and a second. That is the first time I've played drums on top of a crowd, and the second time my face has been in Andy's crutch. What a huge moment as I came back into the boat. Thank you, crowd.
It wasn't a pretty dismount. We'll go to a song. More crowd surf after this.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
Guys, this is so real. So real. There's some girls down here that are really getting a hard
Hamish and Andy driving you home, everyone. We're in the middle of our crowd surf show, and currently it's almost like a massage because we're out of the boat.
I actually had someone massage me, Ando.
We're just rolling around. There's someone's on my bottom, and I'm totally fine with it because it's extra support. Look, you guys have done an amazing job. It is time for another changeover for our crowd. If you've just tuned in, welcome. By all means, welcome. But we're trying to do a whole show while crowd surfing.
And I have to say, I have to say to the people that are touching this sweaty blob, that is me.
Yes.
Huge effort.
We are in
What a
wetsuits.
huge effort.
Just how sweaty is Hamish, mate?
Really sweaty, mate. Well, I don't want to throw stones, but you've got a light drizzle. But I think it's all mine.
Look, we're an hour down, everybody. Congratulations.
We did an hour!
Blue Group, you've only got one more shift to go. You are through your second shift. We're about to launch Red Group in here for the current to come through, passes across, and in the next hour, who knows what will happen, but the shark siren is ready to sound, and Amy Shark may come and perform if we hear that.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
Hamish and Andy driving you home. I can't believe this. An hour in.
We're still surfing the crowd, Andy. This is insane.
We spent 10 minutes there just freewheeling around as they reinflated our boat. We are back in the vessel, which makes it a little easier to broadcast, Ham.
It certainly does, Ando, but this crowd is unbelievable. We're just breaking all sorts of records here, Ando. This is a two-man fishing exploratory vessel, usually, and this is the best thing this boat's ever been used for.
If you've just tuned in...
Shark is out!
Shark, everybody!
Andy, stay in the boat and all eyes to the stage.
Everybody, please welcome to the stage, Amy Shark.
What's happening?
Lucky.
Not a lot.
Just an average day?
Just average day. We have a shark, everybody. Not as terrifying as a usual shark, I must admit. But welcome, Amy. It's going to be your first crowd surf as a performer.
Shortly.
You've done it as a punter. I mean, is there a part in your songs? Obviously, we love your songs, but they're a bit slower in nature. Is there a part of the song that you think, yes, this will be perfect to go for a leap?
Not really at all, but...
Well, that's all right. We leaped for no reason and we've been afloat for an hour.
Seemed to work.
So you've come to the right place for guys that don't really deserve to be surfing the crowd.
Especially because this is an acoustic version too, so it's going to be really
Try and jump in
awesome.
slow-mo if you can.
Okay, yeah, gracefully.
Congratulations on, a stellar year in the last few months. What are your gigs similar to these gigs like, and what are not so similar to what we're doing right now?
I wish they were like this. It'd be very different. The gigs have been great. Festivals have been great. But yeah, and I'm touring with Milky Chance, and you guys just saw them, and they're absolutely amazing Germans.
Man, they can ride a swan, I'll tell you that.
They can ride a swan, that's for sure.
Amy's about to go and do a North American tour as well. We hope that she takes the shark siren with her, because we think it's the perfect way to come on board. Amy, the new EP is Night Thinker. We've heard the Smash Hit Adore. We've been also smashing this track, Weekends. It's out now in iTunes and in store. What I'm going to ask the crowd, though, because you can get lost in your music and you can stop paying attention. We've done it before.
Yeah.
But we know you're also going to leap at some point. And we know the leap zone is front left here. And you guys know that you're the leap zone.
And we find a count of 1, 2, 3 really helps prepare the catches.
Okay, awesome. There's some really strong-looking men there too, so I feel confident.
You're wearing kind of like a little fun tracksuit top. You might want to zip it up. I don't know. I've sort of found that like loose items can be grabbed.
Okay, excellent.
So,
And also, you're not sweating enough, so...
All right, awesome.
There's
250
250 people in front of you. We're going to ask the crowd to move us towards the back to create a bigger leap zone for Amy Shark. As we surf our way back, probably 10 or so metres now, Amy Shark, we love the song Weekends. Thank you very much for coming along and doing a Shark Attack. Good luck with your leap of faith. Good luck to the crowd as well. If there is a choice, everybody, Amy or us? Us.
Ladies first.
Ladies first. There's plenty of room on the boat. Andy and I will be Jack and we'll fall off into the freezing waters.
Okay. Off you go, Ames.
Take it away.
You burn me from sleeping pills and codeine. Only on weekends. Only on weekends. On weekends I have no room for anyone else but you.
Amy Shark!
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Unbelievable!
Amy Shark, everybody. Let's try and get her back to safe ground.
Get her down
She's
safe.
back on the stage.
She's done it!
We didn't kill one of Australia's greatest artists.
We did it, everyone! We kept her alive.
Rejoice!
That was massive.
Thank you.
Amy, a big moment for you, crowd surfing and singing. A huge moment for us to see someone stage surfing. We don't see a lot of it during this show. How was it for you? How was that surf?
That was insane. That was really great, and I feel those lights, guys.
Yeah. You getting it? You getting the sweat now?
I've got a 10 already.
Hey, Ames.
That was an
a point-
unbelievable mix of just an intense moment and a beautiful voice.
Yes, Ames. You jumped out onto a mattress, an inflatable. At one point, I felt like you got really confident, decided to lean back.
Yeah.
And then realised.
And then I chipped my tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then realised that the crowd could actually bounce up and down and the mic hit a fat square in the face.
There was a really beautiful moment. It looked like you were sort of in your bedroom writing that song, like just on your bed,
what I was going for.
looking at the roof.
Check out your social pipes, HamishAndy.com, and also, of course, any of our social pipes, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Amy Shark, you're a dream. Well done.
Thank you so much,
Weekends
everyone.
song
Thanks
is
for holding
out
me
now.
up.
What a gift. Thank you.
We've been going for an hour and a quarter, Ham.
This
I
is
can't believe we got
unbelievable.
this far. We're going to go to another song, and then we're nearly due for another crowd swap.
And then we're going to have a crack at the 50-metre speed world record for crowd surfing. It's been a great warm-up.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
It's the Crowd Surf Show.
Exciting scenes. Exciting in the crowd, Ando.
Amazing that they've managed to go for nearly an hour and 20 minutes. Hats off to you guys. Head to Obviously, HamishAndy.com, our social pipes. There's plenty of photos there to see how impressive this is. We're about to change the tide again.
Do you know what, Ando?
Yeah.
I thought here's my call on the crowd. We've hit way less lulls than I thought. I mean, I'm seeing exhausted faces in the crowd. I'm seeing a lot of sweat. I know it's from me, but a lot of sweat. But people, just the energy in the crowd is unbelievable to keep it aloft.
Will we get to 6 p.m. is the question.
I mean, it's looking good.
Hey, there's also a lot of people out there that want to participate with us in here.
That's true. We've still got to do a normal show. That's the point.
And that's why we thought we might play this.
Naked, we are wondering if you're naked, and we'll ponder this a little bit, but we'll find out in the end.
Just a couple of guys in an inflatable dinghy on 1,000 people wondering if someone on the phones are naked.
Yes. 131060 is the number here for the People's Show. We've got to go to a break. People will call in. They're either going to be nude or not nude. We'll ask them a few questions. We'll get the vibe from the audience. We might try Price is Writing it. And then we'll try and assess whether someone's naked after this.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
Hamish Andy driving you home. Hame, and this is no disrespect to the crowd, but I think we're in the lull. And we knew it was coming.
I mean, people are fighting hard. People are fighting hard to keep their hands up.
How are you feeling down there?
Pretty good, thanks.
Yeah,
you
great.
okay? It seems like some tired arms. You, mate?
Nah,
strong.
This is the kind of thing we
This
like
is
to hear.
it. How are you feeling? I mean, we're about to be over you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
This is great.
This is what we want to hear. To paint the picture,
that's
250 people sit in a mosh pit at the moment. Their job is to keep us aloft for another 10, 15 minutes, and then their shift is over.
And we
then
change
they're
crowds.
complete, and then we change crowds for a final 250 to come in and hopefully make the end of the show. Luke McGregor's still coming as well, Ham.
He's got his first crowd surf ever above him, Andos. This has been a very romantic show for you and I, just staring into each other's eyes in this boat, getting spun around, bounced around on top of people, but we do have to keep...
And predominantly just lying in our own sweat.
That's it.
Like this,
Yeah,
this
is a
boat
bath.
is very much for the sake of the crowd and not us.
This is a giant sweat trough at the moment.
It's really disgusting.
Ando, we still have to do a real show, though.
Yes.
And part of doing a real show is doing things that we like to do on a Thursday sometimes, like Am I Naked?
Naked, we are wondering if you're naked, and we'll ponder this a little bit, but we'll find out in the end.
Jacko, who's first up for Am I Naked?
Damien is first up. Go ahead, Damien.
Damo, ahoy.
Ahoy, boys.
Ahoy from the crowd.
Just wanted to say a big happy birthday to you, Ando.
Hey, don't actually celebrate birthdays, Damien.
Andy's got a lot of,
Hey, Damien,
lot of birthday gropes. Round of applause from the crowd.
Whereabouts are you, Damien?
Just pulled up at home, sitting in my driveway in my car.
Oh, yeah.
In your car in the driveway.
Do you live in a house, apartment building?
Live in a house.
Yep. Long driveway?
No, pretty short driveway.
So you can see the car from the street.
Where have you come from? Were you exercising before this?
No, I've just come from work.
What do you do, Damo?
Work for public service.
All right, so you deal with a lot of bureaucracy all day. You'd be looking for a way to get a bit wild after work.
Let's see what this girl thinks. Do you think he's naked?
Oh, for sure naked.
Yeah.
We think you're naked, Damien.
Are you naked, Damo?
Nope.
Ah! And you, my friend, have fallen for the trap. You want everyone to be naked.
Yeah, this is the segment where you guess naked too often.
Exactly, and then you look like a creep like you. Don't worry, Hamish and I have been there before many, many times. Who's next, Jacko?
Laura's up next. Go ahead, Laura.
Go for it, Laura. Ahoy.
Ahoy, Laura.
Ahoy, boys. How are you?
Ahoy for the crowd. We're very well. Laura,
really good, Laura.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm just in my car.
You cold?
Another car.
Are you cold?
No, I'm all right actually. The heat.
Got the heating on. Got the engine on.
If the windows are down, would you feel the breeze more than
Yes,
usual?
you would.
Okay.
You would. Okay, that could just be because it's windy. What do you got on for tonight, Laura?
Not much. Just came from my hair laser removal appointment.
Oh.
Okay. So you've possibly been naked recently.
Yes.
Did you get a taste for it?
And there might be areas that you want to leave out in the wind for the
right.
meantime.
Yeah,
Okay. And I'm going to the crowd for the guest. Nude or clothed?
Nude.
Nude.
We think nude, Laura.
No, boys, no.
Oh,
We told you. Everyone in their cars around Australia is all doing the same thing. She's like, oh, yes, he's nude. She's not.
Of course you'd wear clothes.
Okay, Jack, last one.
Jacko.
Roger.
Oh,
sorry, Rain.
Oh, I thought you were saying Roger that. I can hear you. We know, Jack, you're about 5 metres away. Ray.
Ahoy.
Hello. Ahoy.
Ahoy. Ray?
Ahoy. Yes.
Sorry, I just got surprised. I thought it was a bloke. Ray. It's a girl, Ray.
It's rain.
It's rain. Make it rain.
It's
okay.
raining rain.
Rain, don't go away. Stay there. And, Rain, are you feeling naughty?
Remember...
Not particularly.
Yeah, but Ando, the Hamburger is naughty and he's clothed. So
it's true.
Naughtiness is not an indication of clothed state.
How close are you in metres are you to someone else?
I'm on my own.
Oh. Are you inside, in your house?
I'm inside, yes, on my lounge.
Ooh. Oh, man, this is textbook nudes.
Leather or fabric upholstery?
Fabric.
Ooh, less likely.
Okay, it's harder to wipe down.
Look, I think we have to go to the crowd.
We've got to go to the crowd. What's Rain? Is
you sir?
Yeah.
This is the part where you guess.
Naked.
Yeah. I mean, we have to.
Rain, are you naked?
I'm not naked.
What a prude bunch of people we have today.
Reclothed.
What a bunch of pervs we have right here.
We're on the sea of pervs, Ando. Keep sailing us, you pervs.
All right, stick around, everybody. We must go to a song, but on the other side of this, we're going to arrange the crowd in a 50-metre run and see if Hamish and I, dressed as Aladdin and Jasmine, can beat the 50-metre world record for fastest crowd surf.
It just makes sense.
It just makes sense on the other side of this song. Hamish Andy.
Thanks, guys.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
It's our crowd surf show, everybody.
We're doing it.
And we've come to an important part. A quick backstory for everybody. We're at a venue with around about 700 people, and at the moment they have come out of the mosh and created quite a huge loop, a big arc around the whole venue that spans around about 30 metres if we get to the other side.
Yep.
Looping around the whole venue. And then we're going to come back. That'll be about 60 metres, which will easily crush the 50-metre record, Mark.
The only Guinness World Record that exists for crowd surfing is fastest over 50 metres. We had a look at it the other day on YouTube. It's an embarrassment to the whole Guinness movement.
Yes. They considered not selling the beer after they saw their effort.
I mean, you think the beer takes a long time to drink. You should have seen this 50-metre attempt.
So we know our crowd's better than that. Haim, you're dressed as Jasmine. I didn't barely recognise you for a second there.
But it's me, Andy.
Yes. Lovely crop top and a beautiful...
It's a bra, you pig.
And a beautiful hair.
Ask her more. Ask her more. Who are you wearing, huh? That's all I am to you.
I've got a...
You've got a fez on, which is beautiful.
A fez on like Aladdin and
a little waistcoat.
A little waistcoat.
Isn't that what the monkey wore?
I think I'm dressed as the monkey. It's a bit disappointing.
I don't know. You might be Aladdin.
Now, was Jasmine at the front and Aladdin at the back?
Yeah, so
and I think... kind of spooning a little bit, or...
is this someone's phone in the boat?
I think so.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I got sidetracked. I just wasn't expecting to find an iPhone 4 in the boat.
It's certainly got water damaged, just so you know, because this is a sweat pool in this boat. But
here it comes.
Here comes the phone back. Okay, great. Haim, what we're going to do now is we're going to make our way onto the magic carpet. You can follow this at any of our social pipes. I think it's going Facebook Live at the moment.
Can I just remember, are we doing this dressed as Aladdin or the monkey and Jasmine because of the magic carpet?
Yes.
Yeah, great.
And it was suggested by a listener.
Okay, great. I just for a second forgot while we're in these outfits.
Yes, it's easy to forget. So, Haim, if you want to make your way onto the magic carpet...
Moving onto the carpet now, like a cat, like
got
a
about 30 people holding the carpet.
Sexy cat. Sexy cat. Wow.
I will slide through your sweat.
Slide over, boy.
And onto the magic carpet.
This is good.
When you guys ditch the... Do you want to come up the front, my friend?
Thank you.
We'll shiver around.
Trying to remember exactly where Aladdin was. I think Jasmine was up the front and he was holding her gently from behind.
It looks a little bit... Yes, we know what. Okay.
If you've just tuned in, Andy and I are dressed as Jasmine and Aladdin. We're on a giant inflatable magic carpet about to try and break the world 50-metre speed crowd surfing record.
On a 5-second countdown, Jack, you, of course, will start the timer. Good luck getting us all the way around, everybody, and back. Hopefully we can do it in 2 minutes. And, of course, we'll have a whole new world playing by Aladdin.
All right, guys, you got to get around and back in the 2 minutes to break the record. I'm going to be on one side to touch your hand to make sure you've come all the way back.
Okay.
On your marks. No, 5 second countdown.
Sure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go! Oh, that is good pace. This is huge pace, Ed. Huge pace. Huge pace.
Okay.
Huge pace. Hold me, Aladdin. Hold me.
I am, because I'm petrified.
I'm also a bit scared.
Okay, we're going.
This is huge.
We're 10 seconds down.
We're halfway round the U.
This is feels a lot more dangerous, Ham, because the trip down.
Oh yeah. I'm not
off
looking.
the side. Okay,
this is amazing. We've hit a small snag.
We are rounding the turn. We're about to get across to Jack. Hopefully that's been quicker than a minute. We'll find out in a second.
30 seconds down, guys.
How long?
30 seconds down. 35.
Touch him, Ham.
And you're halfway. You're halfway. Go back.
We're crushing the world record.
The only thing that can stop you now is if you fall.
Like
the speed is incredible.
We are flying around the crowd. Hold me, Aladdin. Hold me. I am your princess. I am your princess.
Hold you? It feels like I'm inside you. I'm right up against you.
Well, it's impossible because I've got a wetsuit on for that very reason.
They're on the home straight.
God, how's the
1 minute
speed?
now.
How's
1
the
minute
speed?
now.
How's the speed? We're coming to the back. We're going to crush the world record. We're so far ahead. This is it. Yeah! This is it.
1 minute, 10 seconds.
A new fantastic point of view. Wow. I've had a lot of things happen in my life, but this is top 3. Andy. A new fantastic point of view for the world record. Suck on that, Guinness.
Jack, what's the official time?
1 minute, 10 seconds.
That's how you speak. That's how you do it. Crush.
All right. Are we going to do a crowd changeover? One more. We're going to bring the Blues back in.
Guys, we got 15 minutes, and then we have made it through an entire show crowd surfing. We can do this.
So we're going to a song. We'll bring out... Is it Red's turn to come back in? I've lost control. I'm obviously elated. It's gone to my head. We've got the world record. Anyway, Reds are coming back in.
Andy,
hopefully,
even though you're a dirty street rat, I will marry you.
Hamish and Andy, we're driving you home. Crowd surf show.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
Hamish and Andy driving you home. It's our crowd surf show.
Absolute mayhem.
Ed Sheeran there. Jack would have something to say about that.
Cackling Jack, furious, currently kicking equipment over because of the frequency of Ed Sheeran being played. And he's keeping it together.
Too much for him, he says, too much. Guys, it's been an amazing work.
This has been the greatest show. This has been unbelievable.
Hey, we're nearly there. We're off the elation, obviously, of setting a world record. And when I say we, it's everybody in this room. It's far more your record than ours, that's for sure.
A Guinness World Record.
We just sat there petrified for the entire time.
Halved the record.
Yeah. I mean, we knew that was coming because the Germans barely tried. But anyway, we have to go to one more break. But on the other side of this, we're talking about stand-up comedians. They're people that obviously perform in front of crowds, but unlike rock stars,
they don't get to have this.
They don't get to have this. They don't get to jump out in the crowd at an impactful moment. So
now we're down near the front of the crowd at the moment on our boat, being jolted around. Are you guys ready to catch Luke McGregor? Because I know he's ready.
On the other side of this break, Luke McGregor's going to come out.
I think he's
and
written
tell a joke.
He might have even made one just for today.
And look,
this could be a custom.
Regardless of how good it is, we're going to lift the roof.
Yeah.
And he's going to come and jump into the crowd like no stand-up comedian's ever done before.
It's a comedian's ultimate fantasy. Like, I don't think even Chris Rock would have crowd surfed. No. Like, even at the top, you don't get to crowd surf.
And it's after this break. Stick around, everybody.
We're close.
We can make it.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
Oh! It certainly is. We've got tired crowd members, but guys, you're doing an amazing job. If you've just tuned in, for 1 hour and 52 minutes, Hamish and I have been crowd surfing on the most amazing, strong crowd, Ham.
This is unbelievable, Ando. We are minutes away from the end of the show. And Mark, that I think we desperately dreamed of, but never thought we'd really get to, and now it's a reality.
We're in a boat at the moment. One of the crowd members, his name is Harley Waddle, has just thrown his marine licence into the boat. His boat licence.
We're licensed.
So we're finally licensed, which is good.
I can't promise 0-0.
But to finish this thing off, we think comedians often perform in front of crowds. And to paint the picture for everyone at home, we've got 700 people here. There's 250 people at the moment. They want us to take them back because they're getting tired in the middle. Fair enough as well. We'll spend a bit of time back here because comedians also perform in front of crowds, and very rarely do they get to jump into a crowd. So we welcome out, to make that dream come true, comedian, obviously amazing TV presenter and star in his own right, Luke McGregor. Come on out.
Lukey.
Now, Luke.
How's it going, Lukey?
Hi.
Yeah.
Good. I didn't eat anything today, and I did a poo, so I'm very light.
Luke, I know you're nervous.
Yeah.
We've had a quick talk before. You're nervous. Now, what are you nervous about? Your ability or the crowd's ability?
I've got a $1.70 in my pocket. I don't want to lose it.
Sure, tap it up.
I'm okay. I'm worried I'll die, but otherwise I'm fine. Otherwise I feel good.
Have you thought much about the joke? Have you gone something new that will be perfect for a stage dive?
I've got a joke that's just never worked ever.
So you might as well just let it be the one.
I thought if the crowd have already been told that they have to laugh, this is the perfect time to do it.
Well, will they know?
That's true. Guys, I apologise. This joke it's terrible. And when you hear it and I fall, you'll probably want to go, oh, but please catch me.
Okay,
Now,
so they will know when the joke's finished.
Do you want to yell 1, 2, 3 before the punchline?
They'll know because the
huge laugh.
Because it'll be like...
Yes, okay. Well, let's go to the back of the room. If you guys can hold us for a bit.
Take us to the back.
Thank you guys for putting this in.
Luke,
Hamish and I are making our way back. We're giving Luke like 7 metres of clear space.
As far as we know, this is the world's first punchline-induced crowd dive.
Now, Luke, we recommend the jump out and twist in the air and landing on your back and lead with your bottom so they can catch you, okay?
So, like...
Yeah. Perfect.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
And you've got a small, obviously, there's a small barrier you have to leap. It's about half a metre. There's a little bit of a crevasse or crevice,
good.
depending where you're from.
But anyway, take it away. The stage is yours.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. Should I take the headphones off?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh God, what have I done?
Is this the joke? Because I'm happy to lead the crowd in a huge laugh if it is. Here we go.
Luke is removing his cans.
He's getting crowd ready. He's getting crowd ready. Take it away, big guy.
I'm so sorry, everyone here. Hi, my name's Luke McGregor. Thank you. That's good. I'm always glad when that bit goes well. How do you get?
The hands are going up already.
Oh God. How did they get low fat milk? You're gonna love the rest. How did they get low fat milk back in the old days? They milked skinny cows.
There he goes! Yes!
He's in the ground!
You're doing
McGregor
it,
is now surfing!
Luke, how do you...
Welcome! Well done, how do you feel?
I'm in the bottom.
Hey, Luke, can I say... He's come to safety of the boat. Hey, Luke, can I ask you this question? How much airtime do you think you got just then?
I don't know. I just sort of just had a little panic attack.
He literally waded in.
I'm sorry if I elbowed someone. I'm really sorry. Worth it though for that cow joke, right?
Yeah, the cow joke was tremendous.
It was amazing.
What a
way to end.
Fantastic. One more song, and then we're at the end of this show, everybody.
Luke,
keep us afloat.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
Hamish and Andy driving you home for our crowd surf show. I cannot believe we're at the end.
This is unbelievable. We thought we would have been dropped hundreds of times through no fault of the crowds, but just for us being sloppy messes. And we have not. We have been held aloft the whole 2 hours.
Yes. Incredible. Before we get to the dismount, for people who've just tuned in, we've got to thank, of course, Milky Chance German band who came on.
Huge.
Amazing.
First ever crowd surf for them.
They're on tour at the moment. Amazing from them. Amy Shark Tank, Think Tank, Night Thinker is her new EP. It's out now. Darren Middleton, of course, from Powderfinger. His new EP, Lightning Halos, is there. To everybody listening, and thank you. Luke McGregor.
Luke McGregor, yep. Massive crowd surf from Luke, and got in the boat and then flopped back out again. I mean, just massive moments for him.
Thirsty Camel and Summer Bright Lager, thank you very much for your support. But what we'd like to do to finish this is if we can go to the back here.
Yeah.
And we figured that we should not finish this thing in the boat. The risk is we are so goddamn sweaty.
Yeah.
But I look down at you guys, and you're pretty bad as well.
It's very real. We've all shared a lot today, a lot more than we thought was going to happen. It's sort of been a bit like when you're trapped in a lift with someone. You just have to really get to know them very well. Guys, before we roll out of the boat and get surfed back to the stage, Ando, a bit of an audible. Would we have Cackling Jack just surf out and bring this home with us? I mean, Jack!
Jack's going to run up. Go for it, Jacko.
He's on! He's coming out to the boat!
Give him the high five, man.
He's coming out.
Cackling Jack. Now send him back. Or send him to the side, whatever's easiest.
Send him back, 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 send him back. Cackling Jack is big. He's now front waves, he's front waves.
It's a huge leap from Jack.
Ando, you know that ever since he was in Year 10 and played in the band that had no people turn up to their first gig, he's wanted to do that.
All right.
What a moment.
Check out HamishAndy.com. Check out our social pipes. But we've got a countdown. And as we go down, we're going to dismount this boat. You guys are going to push us up there. It's the sweaty messes that we are.
It's going to be disgusting.
And we'll finish this show. Start the countdown. If we can start.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm back on dry land, and he's still making it to the stage. Guys, full show. Whoa, back on dry land. They said it couldn't be done. Andy's speechless. We're speechless. God, there's a lot of sweat pouring out the bottom of my cup. Hey, your security. So it's your job yeah, it's not your job. That's above and beyond.
Guys, thank you so much. Huge apologies to whoever I killed down there just then. Because we went really high and then we dropped really quickly.
Guys.
And I need to buy you a beer, especially you.
You have given us truly one of the greatest memories of our lives and careers, and we have given you all a generous splashing of our DNA. Fair trade. Fair trade. Thank you so much. We did it.
Thank you to the People Show. See you tomorrow. Did do an entire show yesterday. From start to finish, crowd surfing.
Do you want me to...
Exceptional job to everybody who came and held us aloft.
The crowd was unbelievable.
For all your well wishes and in spirit, joining us in the crowd surf show through your radios, thank you to Australia. It truly was the People's Show, Ham. Look, we wanted to look back at it because obviously it was a sweaty and messy affair for you and I.
Now, we've got two options as I see them here. We could either try and find some audio from yesterday or... You've got a guy on the team, me, who's got a photographic memory, and I could run you through as fast as I can all the things I remember about yesterday and try and do some of the voices and sounds.
Right, no, I think we'll go with the audio from yesterday. Up to you.
Welcome to the crowd surfing show!
Hamish was the first to jump out into the crowd, surfing out towards his inflatable fishing boat.
Here we go, guys. In 3, 2, 1... I'm in! Thank you, my people! Thank you, people! Surf me to my boat!
That was
surf me to my boat!
Clean! Is there room in your boat for me?
Sadly not.
As I'm about to enter...
Come on in, baby, the surf feels good!
3, 2, 1...
And he's gone, he's in the air! It's a solid catch! It's a solid catch, he's coming into the boat! Come aboard, Ando! Warning!
I'm in!
You need cut-line skills! Yes! Yes!
After 10 minutes surfing the wave of the people, questions started to arise about the strategy for the next 2 hours.
Josh, I would like to know, is it easier passing us round or is it easier doing like stints of a couple of moments?
I think it's easier doing stints.
Yes. I think if I can answer for whoever's
Hamish.
under me, I can feel a hand quivering on my ass right now. So.
The concert feeling really arrived with some live music.
Milky Chance, everybody!
Then Clemens from Milky Chance dived into the crowd on a giant inflatable swan.
He's going for it.
History!
We are History!
This is Waltus! The Swan King! The Swan King!
It's very comfortable, actually.
Darren from Powderfinger asked the question on everybody's mind.
What's the toilet situation?
We've been twice in the boat and I keep saying it's sweat. It's an absolute mess in here.
Then Darren joined me on guitar to accompany Hamish, who was going to attempt to play his electronic drum kit on a platform on top of the crowd.
Hamish is sitting, I would say, over 2 metres high in the crowd and on a drum stool. It's perfectly still, though.
It's incredible, Ando. This is actually how I practice at home with my neighbours. On my count. 1, 2, 3. I just achieved a first and a second. That is the first time I've played drums on top of a crowd, and the second time my face has been in Andy's crutch. What a huge moment!
A shark attack hit the venue as Amy Shark prepared to sing and surf.
You're wearing kind of like a little fun tracksuit top. You might want to zip it up. I don't know. I've sort of found that like loose items can be grabbed.
Okay, excellent.
On weekends I have no room for anyone else but you. What am I doing?
Next up was the world's strangest record attempt.
Andy and I are dressed as Jasmine and Aladdin. We're on a giant inflatable magic carpet about to try and break the world 50-metre speed crowd surfing record.
All right, guys, you got to get around and back in the 2 minutes to break the record.
Let's go! Oh, that is good pace. Hold me, Aladdin. Hold me.
I am, because I'm petrified.
I'm also a bit scared.
You're halfway. Go back.
We're crushing the world record. We're coming to the back. We're going to crush the world record. We're so far ahead. This is it. This is it.
Jack, what's the official time?
1 minute, 10 seconds.
That's how you speak. That's how you do it. Crush.
Comedian Luke McGregor arrived to tell a joke before diving into the crowd.
I didn't eat anything today, and I did a poo, so I'm very light. So, how did they get low-fat milk back in the old days? They milked skinny cows.
Here he goes. Yeah.
I just had a little panic attack. I'm sorry if I elbowed someone. I'm really sorry.
And to wrap up the show, well, you just got to give the people what they want.
Jack.
Jack's going to run up. Go for it, Jacko.
And after 2 long hours on top of the people, it was time for Hamish and Andy to surf back to solid ground.
You guys are going to push us up there, it's the sweaty messes that we are.
It's going to be disgusting.
And we'll finish this show.
Back
start
on the
the countdown. If we can start at the back of the room.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have given us truly one of the greatest memories of our lives and careers, and we have given you all a generous splashing of our DNA. Fair trade. Fair trade. Thank you so much. We did it.
Thank you to the people of the People Show. HamishAndy.com or any of our social pipes, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat story from Jacko.
LinkedIn.
No.
Are we not on LinkedIn?
No.
All right. I thought because we were like winding down this year.
Yeah.
Last year on radio, like have feelers out.
Might need some more job opportunities.
Well, just anything, like, you know.
Would we be on LinkedIn as a pair? Like we'd come as a
No. Happy to separate. Like Will Sepp. I obviously offered as a pair.
Yeah.
But like if Tesla calls up and goes, "We want you to be a rocket scientist, Haim, but ditch Andy." I'll go, and that's going to be a tough conversation for us.
Yeah, I'll take the risk on that one. Check it out. An amazing effort for everybody. Yesterday, a momentous day for the People's Show because it truly was a people's effort
It was amazing.
that got us through a whole broadcast, crowd surfing the entire time. Haim, at the end, this is off air.
Yeah.
At the end, we got surfed back to the front of the stage. We jumped up and everyone was very excited. You and I were very excited. We couldn't believe we'd gone through 2 hours surf.
Without
Kelly
being
Slater
dropped.
wouldn't stay out there that long.
Kelly Slater probably has done 2 hours all up collectively in his life.
Yeah, exactly, but not in a row.
Never in a stint. And never in a dinghy. He always does it on a board.
So-
He's predictable, but he's very good.
So, Haim, we're up there and I was excited. And you and I were explaining to everybody that it was very sweaty. We were in wetsuits because we were crowd surfing. Bad decision. And then because... like, the crowd were hoisting us up quite high. We were very close to the lights.
Quite hot stage
They
lights.
were very hot.
And if it sounds like we're making excuses for how much we're sweating, we are.
Well, no, it's the reason.
Yeah. And I mean, it was a phenomenal amount of sweat. We had bubbles in our wetsuits of like hot was sweat, but sweat just kind of like traveling around our body,
It felt
sealed
weird, didn't
in.
it? You didn't really know what it was.
What was this?
It
What's
felt
this?
like kind of, gel pads you might find in a sneaker.
And you put them down like, oh, what would it be like if I had huge biceps?
Yeah,
What would it be down? Oh, look at my quads.
Oh, yeah.
Just one big
I
one.
got Kim Kardashian's bum for a
this is
second
nice.
here.
Yeah,
Nice.
okay, bring a bit of that jelly over here. No, and so then, but
And
then
then-
it would like pop essentially when it got down to your socks
And then fill your
and
shoes
fill
up.
up your shoe. Yeah.
So
we both were squelching.
And if you don't believe how bad this got, go to hamishandy.com right now. I think we're putting up on our social pipes as well, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, etc. Because we got off stage and
We
I was
were
like,
cooked.
it felt like my shoes were full of water. And I took a shoe off and I was showing the crowd how much sweat was coming
kind
out.
of like, I suppose, squeezing it to squeeze the water out of the sole.
And it would have been half a cup that came out. And you see the crowd go, wow.
Mm.
And then they turned and said, shoey, shoey, shoey.
I was sort of doing the same thing. I was having a look at my shoes going, God, these are destroyed.
Yes.
And, you'll hear what happened.
Yeah, you decided.
Well, I was squeezing. I mean, if this is the bit where you're saying, why did I do a shoey with my sweat?
Yeah, why did you drink your own sweat?
A couple of reasons.
Yep.
Obviously a medical one.
Why?
Like a NASA astronauts do it all the time. You got to recycle your fluids.
Yep.
I
I don't think they do this.
They do. They do booties because they have space boots. But they do recycle a lot of their own fluids up there in the space station.
Yes.
So
But it goes through treatment.
Oh, look, I didn't have time. I didn't have time.
You don't have time to treat it.
And then when you're with a crowd, Ando, you know this. It's similar. I suppose it can be mistaken for going, oh, that's peer pressure, but it's not. It's like peer encouragement and peer responsibility. Really,
yeah, it felt like pressure.
If you're holding a shoe up, and I said to the crowd, I'll do a shoey, and they've gone, yeah, shoey. That's you have a responsibility then to that crowd to go out. And wasn't yesterday all about firsts?
It
and
was.
experiences.
Okay,
I just didn't feel like it was the moment to stop having experiences.
Here's the audio. There's
So
not a lot.
sue me.
It's loudly the crowd, but what you're hearing is myself pouring my shoe out, and then a shoey call comes out, and then you'll hear when the crowd sees Hamish do a shoey with his own sweat for no apparent reason.
It's beautiful. That's Andy's demonstration. Let me ask you this, Andy.
Lift the roof, Ham. Just on reflection.
Let me ask you this.
More bands should do it.
Hundreds and hundreds of people had just held us aloft at our request. We'd asked them to for 2 hours. They then ask one tiny favour of me. Just drink some sweat from your shoe, mate. What do you think would have happened if I turned around and said, oh, no, sorry, the mics are off now. I don't do that. I'm not going to do that for you guys. After all you've done for us, I'm not going to do one little thing for you. And I can see it in all your faces what you want. It will make all your dreams come true. And I've decided not to. What a horrible Grinch I would be.
I think they'd go, yeah, fair enough.
No, they wouldn't.
I don't think you drink your own sweat. That's disgusting.
They would
We got
say,
caught up-
let us take... I wish we could
most
take
of
back
them-
holding you aloft, mate.
Most
It's on
of
the
them-
Australian
We
citizenship
cut off
test. If
that-
someone yells shoey at you, what do you do? Option A, nothing. Option B, flick him the double bird. Option C, you drink your sweat from your shoe. Option D, don't
We
know.
cut off that audio, but most of them are going, we were joking.
No, at the end,
Why
they were like,
would you even do
You're a
this?
bloody patriot, mate. Well done.
You got
Appreciate
caught
it.
up. You got caught up in a moment.
And I don't regret it.
Obviously. But on 13, 10,
I just
60,
wish
have
right
you-
now I was sweating so I could do it again right in front of you.
On 13, 10, 60, have you got carried away in a moment? Have you got caught up in something and it made you do something that, when you, upon reflection, you went, that probably isn't the right thing to do.
Or you go, gee, the energy of the crowd there took me to a place I've never been before.
Yeah, 13, 10, 60, it might be that as well.
The Hamish and Andy Show.
Hey, delirious after 2 hours of crowd surfing. We were very, very sweaty because we're in wetsuits. This is yesterday. We broadcast for a whole show crowd surfing. I'm showing you the vision now. This is you getting caught up.
Yep.
It's at our website, hamishandy.com.
Yep.
As the crowd yelled shoey.
Sweat shoey.
Because I'd been demonstrating how much sweat was pouring out of my shoe, you decided to drink your own sweat from your shoe. This is the audio from
All I
it.
see there is a beautiful man giving a crowd what they asked for, and he's happy to do it.
I love the high-pitched squeals before, like...
It was
oh
like
God,
someone had a gun.
Oh my God, he's going to do it.
Yeah.
Was a high-pitched squeal.
That was probably the biggest moment, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's going to do it.
Yeah.
And then reality kicked in a bit, and we probably lost half our squealers to groaners.
Yeah.
As you look at...
Yeah, the
those
squeal
look
to
at the
groan
mind-
ratio was, yeah.
That's all right. I didn't do it. I didn't knew it wouldn't be 100% squeals out there. But I'll tell you, listening back to it takes me back to the moment, because I'll tell you who I did it for. The first brave guy to yell out.
Shuey.
Because again, need I point out, these people had held us aloft for 2 hours. And that's what, if anyone in that crowd had yelled out anything, Ando, I would have been happy to do it for them at that moment.
God, I'm glad they didn't yell at eat your own poo or something.
All right, pooey. All right, come on. All right, we're actually going to get off the stage now. This has been going on for an hour. Andy's lost 2 fingers and we've burned all his hair off. So thanks, guys. Seriously, though, thank you for the crowd
We
surfing.
are grateful. Have you got caught up in a moment and done something that when upon reflection you're going, okay, look, maybe I got carried away. Ben, this might have happened to you.
Ahoy, fellas.
Ahoy, ahoy, Benny.
Yeah, mate, a few years back I was jumping off Foster Bridge, and I was jumping off all afternoon. I managed to build up a bit of a crowd, and I'd walked up to the bridge, and I was just standing on the pathway, and a few people were calling out and telling me to jump, and I didn't stand up on the rails. I just ran and jumped straight over.
Yep.
And not to my knowledge, there was a boat coming through underneath.
Oh, my gosh.
I didn't land in it or on it, but, mate, I was close.
Right, so it was enough to
How big's the drop off Foster Bridge, Ben?
Oh, it's a fair drop. Maybe 10 metres?
10 metres.
10 metres. So how many, cumulatively, over the afternoon, did you jump to 100 metres, 200 metres?
Yeah, we'd be coming up to 100 metres, triple figures.
Hey, Ben,
Hold on.
enough to terrify you?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And look, we can't really condone bridge jumping of any kind, but Ben, that's always check would be
Always check, always
bit.
just whatever safety measures you've got in place, do more.
Yeah,
Would
Karen,
be the rule.
Karen on 13 10 60. Karen, do you get carried away? Caught up in a moment?
This story is actually about my partner. I came home from work one day, and my partner and his sister and her partner had tried some tie-dyeing. So my partner ended up tie-dyeing all his white shirts, and then he didn't have any plain t-shirts left because he got so excited about tie-dyeing.
The power of craft.
That is fantastic.
I can't
Karen.
really relate.
No one can.
I actually can relate. If I learn how to do anything crafty, like look out. In 2 weeks' time, we might come back from this break, and I've got goggly eyes over everything because I bought a pack and some glue.
Michael on 13 10 60. Michael, wrap this up for us.
fellas.
Hamish got caught up. Ahoy to you.
Ahoy, Mike.
Hamish got caught up yesterday when someone yelled shoey, and we just finished 2 hours of a show, crowd surfing. The video's at hamishandy.com.
I'd do it again, Mike.
He did a shoey of his own sweat.
That was the least I could do.
Have you been caught up in something, bud?
Yeah, I was spending a night with mates, the usual, and I ended up breaking my own nose because they dared me to.
Can one man punch himself in the nose hard enough?
No.
Oh.
They dared me to break my nose for $20.
Oh, Mike, that's not worth it, mate.
So I said yes to the challenge.
Michael,
No,
how do you go?
Everyone knows it's 50 plus.
How did you go about breaking it?
I was standing with my hands behind my back, fell face first onto concrete, but I had caught myself the first time.
Yeah.
Well, that's your brain. That's your brain going, despite what you're trying to do to me, buddy, at least someone here is driving the boat.
And you then
you still did
You
it.
got up and you went, okay, no, I can do this.
Yep. So I said, I can do this. And they're like, nah, I'm like, up the stakes to 50 then. They're like, fine.
Market value.
So I put my hand behind my back, fell straight onto a concrete, broke my nose, and the next morning I still could feel I could feel my nose broken.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, they don't
broken.
get better overnight. We don't need a nose doctor calling you to tell us that's a 24-hour plus injury.
Michael, the medical bill, was it over $50?
No, I just popped it back into place.
Okay, Michael.
They didn't know I'm in Inspector Gadget. I'm Mr. Potato Head, and I can just move parts of my head. Don't do that.
Obviously, yeah, don't do that. But Michael's got a wonky nose, doesn't he, for life?
Yeah, Mike. If you didn't get that set, it will get to the stage where he can just do it for $1. It's just so far gone. Hey, Ando.
Yeah.
Remember a couple of weeks ago we did our crowd surfing show?
Yes.
So much fun.
That was fun. Thanks again to the crowd.
They were the heroes of the day. We wore wetsuits during the show. Absolutely saturated the wetsuits. We sweated so much.
Disgusting.
And I said, look, I'll take them home. I'll give them a wash. Gave them a wash. Actually, personally did the washing. Didn't even just give it to Zoe. Did the washing myself. Made sure they're all dry. How's yours? Nice and dry? All good?
Yeah.
Yep. And yet I can't have a go of your fidget. I took your wetsuit home and I cleaned it like a bloody slave. Your sweaty wetsuit.
You can't ever go.
What do you need it for?
This is exactly what I need it for.
I'm going to buy 1,000 fidget spinners and fill my car up with them as a prank on myself, and then I can have a go with one.
It's Hamish and Andy.